travel. Are you ready?
Yeah. Do you know where exactly we're up to, Dan?
Yeah. I do. So a very quick little recap. You travelled north to one of the larger towns called Rabaul, where after doing a little bit of mostly unsuccessful shopping because you don't have enough gold yet, after splitting the party, as they say, you both found yourself sort of noticing that you were seeing this same person appear over and over again, and when you approached her, she invited you to the Mages Guild, or the Circle Arcanum, where you realised that the person that you had both seen individually was in fact the same person, or rather an illusion from a young female mage called Lyra, who asked you to investigate the local or the nearby mage tower. You agreed to do, and travelled there. Worked your way through a bit of a puzzle on the first stage, and then on the first floor, should I say, or the entrance, and then on the first floor.
After we got blown up by the trap at the door.
After you got blown up by the trap at the door, and then on the first floor, you sort of worked your way around, figure you felt and found most of the clues, but then the answer you gave, seemingly the wrong one, because it caused some nasty ghosties to spawn and attack you.
Yay.
Which is right where we begin, I believe.
No. We killed the first set of ghosts because Mark decided to pick up the...
the sword.
Yeah, but there was a second set of ghosts.
Yeah, because we thought we'd done the puzzle, and it was big.
Yeah, we tried to rush the puzzle. That's why you never rush puzzles. It always goes wrong.
So we need to roll some initiative. And then I must remember this time to delete Felix from the initiative roll, because he fucks it up every time. It's a little rat bag.
The little bastard. I wonder what happens if I do that. Oh my god, I've just broke everything.
Okay.
What else can I answer?
So where was this stolen from?
What, this music? The Witcher?
Oh, right. Oh, I mean the backgrounds.
I don't know. Some Pinterest artist.
Various sources.
Yeah.
That's what I always state.
Oh, so my first to go.
It's not stolen when they offer it for free. No, you're not. The other poltergeist also got a 16, but it seems to have skipped his turn. So we'll... let's roll off to see who goes first. Hey, Jamie, yes, you do go first.
Yes!
At least you know you're shooting in the face.
That motherfucker is coming right for me. Fucking guy with the suit.
I hate that it... oh man, there's one right next to you, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one right in front of me. He needs to die. Sorry, I don't have my character sheet open. So I've already used my action surge, so I'm going to have to just fire a normal arrow at it and hope to God I do enough damage. I forgot to ask, the feat, it's a one-time thing, isn't it?
What?
The sharpshooter feat,
No.
which I
Nope.
think is...
Use it as many times as you
Well,
want.
sharpshooter is always active, the ignoring cover and stuff. And then you choose on each attack whether you want to apply sharpshooter, because it gives you -5 to hit, but plus 10 damage. Oops, that's not on.
Right, so can I have the archery bonus and the sharpshooter active?
Oh, yeah. So you're effectively only getting -3 to hit if you do a sharpshooter attack.
It'll still be on +3 to hit when he does his attack.
Yeah, I mean -2.
So I know this is taking ages.
That's alright, don't worry about it.
If I click on the global attack modifier, archery bonus and sharpshooter, and then global damage modifier and sharpshooter.
It'll automatically apply all of that to your rolls.
So feats can be used multiple times, can they?
Yeah, well that one can. There might be. It depends unless it says otherwise, you can use it as many times as you want.
I don't know because I didn't see it.
I know with sharpshooter you can use it as many times as you want.
That's broken.
Why it's considered one of the best feats in the game.
That's broken.
Well, it's not broken because you got to remember that even though your accuracy goes up, so does monsters' defense. So you will find that there'll be some monsters that it's not worth using it on because they have too high defense at the time for you. So.
Alright, yeah, no, that makes sense. So I'll.
But you did figure out last time that these guys' defense is actually the armor class is actually relatively low.
Yeah, so it's.
I can't remember if you figured out the exact number, so I won't tell you. But...
No, I don't think I did.
Like 12 or 13, I think.
Something like that. So it's a longbow at a normal roll.
But it's actually a disadvantage because they're invisible.
Right, do you want me to re-roll that? Even though I
I
rolled it.
believe. Hold on, are they invisible?
That's what you're
Yes,
playing.
they
at.
are. Yeah, they are. Just roll again.
I keep clicking off onto my character sheet, but I forget there's these bloody macros.
Holy shit. Did we figure out whether his thing was applying properly? What we got? So 3 dex, 2 modifier, 2 proficiency, +1 for magic.
+2 for the archer.
Yeah, so it's got the 2 mod is the archery one, but it doesn't appear to be taking 5 off, does it?
It's adding the.
No, it's -3.
Yeah, but
it's at -3.
It's adding the archery twice for some reason, because on the -3 it's the +2 archery, then -5 for the sharpshooter. But you've already got your +2 archery on your main 23. It looks like it's adding that twice for some reason.
Yeah, let's try and find that. I mean, I think both of them hit anyway as it happens, but let's just...
Yeah, sort that out, because I don't want it to be unjust.
So why does it... I wonder if it's that one. There's one that appears under your global save modifier for some reason for fighting style archery, but has nothing to do with your save, does it?
Fine style archer. Where's that?
I've unticked it now. Just do me a favor. We'll ignore it, but do me a favor and just do another attack roll. Let's see if it now says -5.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Oh, it's still doing it,
That's
isn't it?
done. Made no difference.
That's fucking weird. Bear with us.
On his longbow, it's got +2 on it for some reason. Turn that off as soon as he's got his thing that he toggles on. If you turn that to 0, just after the dex.
Well, he gets 1 though, doesn't he? Because it's a +1.
No, that's below it. Magical bonus +1.
Oh yeah.
So just change that 2 after the dex to a 0, and then it should roll. It should roll right then.
Yeah. Try again. I mean, as it happens, all 4 of these fucking rolls have hit so far. Your first one would also have hit. No, just roll it one more time, Joss.
I just did it, but it's not come up on my thing. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I'll try that again because it didn't roll for some reason. Yeah, I'm clicking on. Oh, it's just done both of them in one go for me.
Ah, right, now it's working.
Yeah, that's right now.
Now it's only adding +2 once. Cool. Right, but anyway, you hit. So if you just roll roll the damage on your latest roll, just the chance that
That thing's been really laggy.
20 rolls, 8.
Holy shit! 16 damage. Wow.
Oosh.
Nice. Yeah, so the arrow clean through the ghost and it sort of dissipates briefly before reforming, albeit quite slowly, and it definitely looks like it was feeling that one. And it's looking pretty rough already.
I can't do anything else, so that's me done.
So don't end your... Oh, well, it's alright. We'll do the ghost, because the ghost had the same initiative as you, but I
Sorry.
moved it along for some reason. So he's gonna...
Is it the ghost who's in front of me as well?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna walk right up to the little robo boy.
I'm gonna get slapped.
Touch him up. Good.
Oh no, I saw the model appear for a second then, Dan.
I've seen the model disappear into the fog of war.
I saw it appear in the fog of war and then disappear again.
Gonna get
That's
hurt.
fine. I think you should have done, because this big thing here is a big pillar that you can't see through. So hopefully that's it working right for once.
Yeah, it's working right. I can see demos.
We
on
can't
the
see
stream.
through it. We just saw the ghost
It's
in
gonna
the
make
fog.
He's gonna make. Oh right, because I picked it up. That's weird. Okay. He's
Yeah.
gonna make a forceful slam attack.
This is gonna.
13 to hit. Guessing that
Sure, that's miss.
Joss.
What do I count that across?
Your AC. Your AC.
My armor class is 16.
Yeah, so he missed his. He takes a swipe at you, but you dodge comfortably out of the way without too much of a worry.
Yes.
Now that brings us to Petey Pops, who's sat right next to this ghost. And for some reason today, Pete is feeling brave, almost suicidal. You might think, like he doesn't really care what happens to him. So he's gonna charge the ghost. Nah, I'm not trying to get him killed just yet. He maybe needs to survive.
I'd love if he gets killed first hit.
Given that a few of the possible encounters you might run into were based on you being a party of 5 with a healer, so I'm not killing him.
Can you not just like get those encounters and just like remove an enemy or something?
I might need a bit more reworking than that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with a lot of D&D encounters, a lot of it's pretty artificial, right? With the level of difficulty.
No, not really. It's actually really quite, particularly if you're playing with more than 4 players, it's quite difficult to make something that's challenging that doesn't die in 2 turns if you're rolling damage, but not so hard that it one-shots people. It's a bit of a problem. So he's going to do a Sacred Flame. Oh, sorry, I just need to do a save, don't I? I'm your little dude. Not that he's particularly scared of the 3 damage. But he fails his save, so he takes 3 damage. So little Suicide Pete. That's out a blast of holy flames. That's more like a holy burp because it only does a tiny little bit of damage. Ghosty Boy feels it. Ghosty Boy definitely feels it. Which brings us to Gilbane and Felix.
Again, these ghosts aren't vulnerable to holy damage.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? What's that mean?
They take double damage.
I love how Damok just says, "Oh, it's a shame that these ghosts aren't."
Well, I'm not telling him how to run it, you know, that's just what my guy would have said.
So subtle.
Like I say, it's up to you, you can roll however you want.
Are they?
If the class is undead, they are. Most undeads have got weakness to it.
They are classed as undead.
If he doesn't say in the stat block, then they're not.
No.
I say it's up to you anyway, pal. Don't let me
Yeah, no,
derail
yeah.
your game.
These are ones that they have sunlight sensitivity, but they don't have a weakness.
Weakness.
Weakness. No. Right, go on, Gilbin.
Right. Well, memory serves, Felix is a bit useless, so well, at biting ghosts anyway. So I'm just gonna have a wander over there.
Should have built him with magic teeth. Magic teeth.
Grill, arcane grill.
Moonraker style, but you got Jaws' teeth.
They weren't immune to his attacks. They just didn't seem to do as much damage as you expected them to.
He starts like speaking like he's come out of the ghetto.
Blap, blap. What's the cap in your hair? No, I'm just gonna shoot that bastard
Which
with
one?
my crossbow.
Oh, the bastard.
Another one on your side. So you're just going to leave Joss to die. That's
Yeah, I can deal with this ghost on my own.
Okay, I don't know what Joss's life. So. But yeah,
Yeah, Dan, that sounds. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna die with that one.
Right, so you're shooting the ghosty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disadvantage, isn't it?
It is.
Yay! Nope.
That's a
Oh,
miss.
big whiff.
What's Flick's doing?
Bugger all. Can't
Throw him at the ghost.
Well, I think he already moved.
He did do damage to the ghost.
Oh, you can still get there.
Do you reckon you could make Felix holy so he does more damage to undead people?
Does he take up that square?
He takes up all 4 squares.
Yeah. So Felix will run there and he's going to try and bat his ass.
So he's like that size. Okay, make an attack. That hits.
Pretty good hit.
Nom.
That's some damage. It's better than that.
It's indeed
Bloody
some
hell.
damage. Where's his thing gone? That's crap. Oh, there we go.
That's mine.
Okay, yeah. So I feel that it takes a chomp, it sort of ghost dissipates and then reforms. Doesn't appear to have affected it as much as you normally find Felix's bites to do, but it did a bit of damage. What's next? Are you done? Or are you moving?
I did move. Well,
Okay.
yeah, no, that's me.
Why have you not passed your turn yet then? Ozog.
Right, so I'm gonna smash him up.
Fucking hell, Ozog's a Scouser now. Is he a glory chaser? Is it because Liverpool won the league now? Suddenly Ozog's a Scouser.
No, I fucking hate Liverpool with a passion.
Yep.
Always I was going to beat the
They're just
ghost
scum.
and
They're
then steal his
just
TV.
like the fans are just scumbags, man. Anyway, I'm not gonna start with that shit now. So I'm gonna get this ghost, yeah. I'm gonna hit it right hard with my axe. Am I just on a normal roll?
Nope, he's invisible, so you got disadvantage.
Okay.
Hold up.
Unless you're making a reckless attack, then it would be a standard roll. But either way, you hit.
Right.
That's
So
16 damage. Wow, so that's just enough. Yeah, you take a great big swing with your great axe, sort of diagonally straight across him. He dissipates and just disappears.
this barbarian feels mental, dude.
Barbarians are mental.
I feel like I keep getting reliably high numbers. I don't know if that's just
It's
if
quite
if
funny,
I'm
actually.
rolling like unstatistically high or not. I can't tell.
Well, the thing with the barbarian is, from the very beginning of the game, you get multiple attacks, and you can have advantage on all your attacks. So that soon stacks up, and you're attacking with a strong weapon to start with, and then you get a rage bonus. You know that they are very, very good. I watched the last episode of Critical Role, and after it, they go through some like season-long stats. And even though it's a party of 7 or more, the 7 main players, and then they have NPCs and guests and stuff. The one barbarian deals 20% of the entire party's damage throughout the whole campaign.
The big deeps.
Because Barbs is mint.
Big deeps character.
Yep.
And also your big tank character as well.
Yeah.
They're just
They have
obscene.
the most life by a mile. Who's gone? Joss has gone. But sorry, it's not his turn yet. Right, I think you're done then, aren't you? Unless you're using another.
Hang on.
I would maybe meta knowledge, maybe not use another rage just yet.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Because
I was planning not to because there's. No, I've got 2. I've got 2 left.
Do you get 3, or did you just not use one last one? Either?
I get 3.
Cool. Alright, okay.
I'm gonna have a pop at that ghosty there.
Righty dokey. $17 is a hit. It was nearly a 10, but that would have been a hit as well anyway. And obviously, I assume you know you've got your sneaky tackies. Sneaky tackies. 19? What the fucking 19? Yeah, he just. Guy melts. He's gone. Arrow straight through him. He dissipates and then completely disappears.
Big
Beautiful.
attacks have always been.
Oh, sneak attacks are amazing in this game. Very, very.
I feel like there aren't many games that they've not been amazing in.
Okay, so with that, the immediate threat appears to have disappeared again.
Until we bugger up this puzzle again.
Well, maybe. Okay, so
Right, so as far as I recall, we've got 4 common
So let's
books,
just say-
3 elven
Hello.
books, 2 dwarf books, and I farted on a button. That's what I've got in my
Yes.
notes.
Yeah. So there was the like an elemental air symbol gem on the column in the middle of the staircase, like similar to the one on the first floor. And you tried a few things, but when Damok farted on it, it lit up and gave you the clue, which was that you to speak the correct word to the correct statue. So there's a human statue, a dwarf statue, an elf statue, and you again all the books similar to the first floor. There were 3 books written in Elvish, but they were Elvish words, but they didn't not like it didn't make sense. They were all just random words put together, but they were Elvish. There were 2 books in Dwarvish, again nonsensical. It was Dwarvish words, but mixed up, didn't make sense. And then 4 books in common, same thing. So I believe you tried speaking the 3rd word in the elf book, the 2nd word in the dwarf book, and the 4th word in the common book to the respective statues.
Yes, and it didn't work.
And then you pushed the button.
Farted on the button.
Doesn't appear to have. Oh, you farted on the button, which lit it up, and then gave you the clue. And then you remembered from the first.
We
floor
farted on a button as part of a solution to a fucking puzzle.
Yep.
Well, the point was because it's wind, you just had
Yeah,
to,
no, I
you had to
figured
blow it
that
away.
was the.
Yeah, demoed it and then ran off and left me to deal with the ghost.
So you spoke the 4th word in the common book to the human statue, the 2nd word in the dwarf book to the dwarf statue, 3rd word in the elf book to the elf statue. Then press the button. The big fire column of fire on the entrance didn't disappear like it did on the first floor, and some ghosties spawned.
So how do we think we can get over this puzzle? Because I have no clue.
No, that was my idea last time. I'm fresh out.
Is there multiple pages in the books?
Yeah, there's the books, the proper books, but it's all just the same nonsense.
On every page?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Memento, por favor.
Presumably you're reading the common or the dwarven. Do we speak dwarvish? Dwarvish?
I do speak dwarf.
So I'm guessing you're not reading the elf book.
No. Is it investigation, did you say?
Investigation.
What is reading, by the way? what is our word?
18. As far as you can tell, it's all the same sort of nonsense. There doesn't appear to be any pattern to it. It's just lots of the real dwarven words, but they're not in any kind of order. And you flip through the entire book, and there isn't a logical sentence in there.
Right.
So much so that you get the suspicion that it's intentionally done that way, because there would at least be two or three words that string together if it was completely random.
So the 2nd page isn't anything of any difference?
No. With that investigation, there's nothing stand out. You've tried the 2nd word, so you think to look at the 2nd page, and it doesn't appear to look, nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing jumps out at you.
BRB and grab a glass. One sec.
I'm gonna have a good look at this. This is the human statue, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. So it's a statue of a human woman, like a little like a ceremonial bowl sort of thing, like you would sort of, use to make a presentation or an offering. It has wings, but there seems to be more decorative. The suggestion doesn't seem to be that whoever this human woman was had wings. It's just sort of a fancy piece to the statue, I suppose.
I'm sure I tried balancing the book as well, and that didn't work.
Yeah, I think you put each of the respective books in, you balanced them because there was no sort of space in the hands of the statues to place the books, so you balanced them on the statues, and that doesn't appear to have done anything. So you did, of course, you got the clue that you'd speak the correct word to the correct statue. So you were on the right track in speaking to the statues.
There wasn't anything in the books to link the races to the other statues.
No.
So the human one,
No. Well, the only thing was that there was, the numbers that you got the clues from. So there were 3 elven books that met this criteria. There were 2 dwarvish ones and there were 4 human ones, which is where you got the idea to try the 3rd word, the 2nd word, and the 4th word.
Maybe it's the amount of times you have to say it. Say that word 2 times for the dwarf one.
And you will, of course, recall that they're the same numbers that you had to deal with on the first floor. There were 3 people from the north, 2 people from Selbina, and 4 people from Rabau, which were the current members of the Circle Arcanum in the Defiant Coast, or Defiant Space, should I say.
Maybe we try reading. Maybe we're on the right track with the the word, like the third word, or and whatever. We just didn't do it in the right order. Possibly.
I think you did. Well, you did say it in the. You did the 3, then the 2, then the 4, which was the same order as the first floor.
I'm gonna push the statue a little bit, see how well, or how heavy it is, and if it's well
Okay.
secured.
Make a strength check. Super heavy. Super heavy. What, the heaviest thing you've ever tried to move?
After failing trying to push it, I'm just gonna lean on it and just look all nonchalant, like I'm just having a breather.
Okay. Anybody else?
So in relation to the last,
Pete's comparing his fingernails to the dwarf statue. Go on,
Fucking
Mike.
what? Oh, whoa! I can hear people. Oh,
compared to the last floor, is it a spiral staircase going round? So could it be a? No, because it's the same.
It's still the same, yeah. Yeah. When you came in, there was a spiral staircase going up with one of the exits on the basement floor was blocked.
quick question. Can you hear me?
Still as
Yes,
useless
we
as
can
ever
hear
for
you.
this
Yeah,
puzzle.
Oh, fuck.
Say again, Louis.
I said, am I still as useless as ever for this puzzle? Or have we come to more of a... Or have we come to...
No, I mean you can't. You might not be able. I mean, you can read, can't you? Your character. Even if you can't read, it doesn't matter. You still. Everybody else has explained. The.
I'm saying, have the other characters come close to sort of... No, sorry, I mean... Sorry, I should be asking the other members of the party, not you, Dan.
Okay.
So what...
We're no
have we
closer than we were
discovered?
last time. But
Dan,
we're still
Can I ask you a reminder of how many books of each one there are?
Yeah, there were 3 elven books, 2 dwarven books, and 4 human books. 4 books in common.
Have we tried reading out the first word of each book to the statue?
we
Is
have
it
not.
You tried. You tried the 3rd word in the elf book, the 2nd word in the dwarf book, and the 4th word in the common book. And that didn't
Because
do it.
the statues are in very similar positions as to the things downstairs, weren't they?
Yeah.
So,
Fucking playing that.
I mean, we can give it a whirl. What's worse that's going to happen? Some
well,
more ghosts. We get some more XP.
it might either be
What?
it might be the last book of each one, or it might be the first word, like a word out of each book, maybe. I don't know, because if there's 2, 3, and 4 books of each from certain races, it might be certain phrases out of the books, maybe.
Yeah, you should be able to. It's
That's what I was trying to
picking
say
up
before
on my
my internet went
microphone.
off.
Bit bizarre that you can't hear me.
Definitely didn't hear that then. Yeah, are they any different? Can we have a look and see if the words are like the 2nd word in each book's different?
You mean between the elven books and the?
Yeah.
No, they're all exactly the same.
Yeah.
So maybe we've got to speak a phrase then.
Well, they said there's all this nonsense.
No,
There's no phrases in the book.
can I investigate the? Because I have the album books done. Can I investigate them to see if there's any similar words or anything, like which?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Where you
make an
go?
investigation check.
Investigation. Can I do that off here? No.
While he's doing that, I'm going to come over here and drink this grey potion. It looks rather inviting.
Okay. Make a Constitution. I'm joking. When you pour it out, it all disappears as it leaves the neck of the bottle, as the other ones have done.
Ah, damn! More free bottles.
I was
Full
expecting...
satisfaction.
I was expecting Dan to be like, make a constitution, and then he just remembered. What,
Normal
the
roll.
No, I was just winding you up.
Normal roll or disadvantage stuff.
Normal one.
Ah,
Nah, I'll just look like gibberish.
fuck.
Oh, Dan, just off topic a sec. I've decided to do something really silly as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and get a new desk built, but I also plan to get another monitor
Why?
because I don't want the TV. Because I decided I don't like the TV and I want a widescreen.
All right. So you mean a third proper monitor rather than a fourth screen?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get rid of I'm not gonna get rid of the TV. Plus the other two monitors I have are a bit shit. They were only cheap 100 quid ones. I don't know. Do you have any good recommendations for widescreens?
I've only got a little normal monitor, to be honest. I wouldn't know.
Right, what the fuck can we do on this?
I'm going to check my human common book out just to see if I can glean any more information. It's highly doubtful, but
Okay. Make an investigation check. Seems like gibberish in common. She will recall from the first floor there were 3 flasks that you had to fill up. 1 to the number 3, 1 to the number 2, and 1 to the number 4.
Yes, that's.
Yeah.
So
I think it's the word that we found.
the word out of each book. So the second book, third book, fourth book. So there's how many for the Elvish done?
3.
So mine would be the third book.
Yeah,
Dwarves
all the books are identical.
Yeah, the books are all identical.
book.
At least as far as your current investigations show, the books are all
Yeah, rather abysmally.
I'm just going to rip out one of the pages, the 4th page, and stick it in the hands, and just walk away, sulking in the corner because I'm too dumb to work it out.
Okay.
I'll-
Nothing appears to happen.
My character's just mad because he's meant to be like a part wizard.
Trying to do the cool guys not
Have
look
you-
at
have you
explosion
ever-
thing.
You know, there's a new Magic the Gathering card called Goblin Wizardry, and I reckon Damo, if you looked at the art for that, that's kind of what I imagine your character to be like.
Oh, what a fucking
So
loss.
yeah, you should have a look at that. I think you'll find it funny.
I'm going to try saying the second word 2 times on the fucking statue.
So there's all of them one.
Yep.
Okay. Can you remember what the word is?
Nope.
It was anvil. Or was it forge? I can't remember.
Can
Retcon.
do some retconning quick.
Retcon. I think it was forge.
So the last time, did we put the books in the statue's hands?
I tried that first. They don't kind of fit in. It
Yeah, there's
failed.
no place for the books to go, so Damok balanced the books all on, and that did, when you pressed the button, nothing happened.
Is there a button on the bloody statues, or is it?
The button is on the column. It's the sort of elemental air symbol that started glowing and revealed the queue when Damok farted on it.
Dan, what's the Elvish one? Is it it'd be the third one? So, what's the third word in the Elvish box?
Wood.
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 What was it in the common book? Was it apples or something?
Well, I've just retconned it to land because I can't remember. I think it might have been apple actually, but never mind.
It's land now.
It's land now. It's not canon. When I write the campaign, I'll say land, regardless of what your notes say.
Will you also write down that we didn't fucking take 6 sessions to work it out?
I didn't think this was that hard.
Nah, you should never underestimate your players. Or overestimate.
Underestimate them.
So the one which spawned more ghosts, we said the word to each statue, and then Damok farted on it.
You spoke the third word, the second word, the third word from the elf book, the second word from the dwarf book, and the fourth word from the common book to the respective statues. And then when you press the button, the ghosties spawned. And yet, when you put the books on each statue and press the button, nothing happened.
So it's something to do with speaking it to the statues.
I think we should try the amount of the word that amount of times.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll try
yep,
that.
we'll
Yeah,
go,
I'll
we'll
try
go
that.
with that.
Worst case scenario, we fight some more. Best case scenario, we get past this gay puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to say the elvish word for wood 3 times to the elf statue, the dwarvish word for forge twice to the dwarf statue, and then land 4 times to the common statue.
Wood.
Wood.
And then I'll go.
Is
and
that
then
how you say it as well? Wood.
Wood. Yeah. And then I'll go fart on the symbol.
Well, you don't need to fart on it again, you just need to press it.
Press it. I'll press it then.
Everybody staying where they are for when he presses.
I'm gonna stand here.
I'm just staying near the statue.
Pete's going to come round here just in case.
I have to go.
Oh, fantastic. That means shit's going to happen.
So you press the button, it presses in, and then similar to last time, it pops back out, and some ghosties.
I think Damon's gonna have to rub his magic ball and ask for another fucking clue.
Yeah.
It's looking a bit that
Thank
way,
you.
isn't it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just give me a minute, I've just got to go and retrieve some ghosties.
Is there a way for you to just hide the character model, Dan, when we kill something?
Yes,
If
there
it's
is,
going to be a recurring enemy.
which is what I'm going to do next time.
Oh bloody hell! It's right in front of me.
Oh, great.
Okay, so
He's gonna tickle your pickle.
You'll be fine.
initiative.
I'm going to get slapped around like a cheap whore. This is going to suck. At least my internet's not cut out yet.
Last words.
Yeah, fucking, I'll get killed. I'll get killed and my fucking.
Oh good, and
internet's
it goes first as well. Fucking nice.
This poltergeisty boy is going to make his forceful slam on Ozog.
Oh, he's always getting tickled. Fantastic.
15.
Bloody hell!
I think
Fuck me.
That might just miss.
What's your armor class, Louis?
Oh, my armor class is say 17.
Yeah.
So it misses. So it takes a swipe at you and you just manage to...
I thought you said 15 I thought you were like 15 damage then. I'm like, fuck.
No. 15 to hit. Pete.
Suicidal Pete.
It's a little Petey Pabs. Petey Pabs doesn't have a magic weapon. He's kind of dumb though. He wouldn't yet know. Did it?
What's this shimmering in front of me?
So he's going to take a swing with his hammer, and I do disadvantage. Because I'm a mom. But he hits anyway. For a whopping 4 damage.
Is it half the damage of his?
If you're resistant, yeah. It halves the damage if you're resistant. He doesn't have a magical weapon.
Oh, right.
He's the only one who doesn't, and I don't suspect he's gonna get one.
Not when he
Maurice.
dies.
Maurice, you're on.
Uh,
Now, it's worth noting that you get disadvantage at ranged attacks against targets in melee with you, but you have disadvantage anyway, so it makes no difference.
yeah, I'm just gonna point blank an arrow into him.
Okay.
It's easiest because if I try and fight with my rapier, it's fucking useless.
It's not useless. You're still more accurate than half the other people.
But it will do less damage because it's not magical.
Oh, you bastard! I rolled a fucking 20 as well.
17 still hits.
This could be bye bye ghosty.
Bye.
What the fuck, man?
Job shoot.
Splat.
Yeah,
Stop sharpening it.
he is out of there. Boom.
And the ghosty's toast.
21 damage per hit. At fucking level.
It's like a
4.
fucking shadow shot.
Dan's just gonna create something which is just gonna instantly murder me now.
I should go start giving things like 21 armor class already.
Okay, and I think that's you done. You can move though.
Oh, where's the next one? Where's Orzhog? I don't even know where Orzhog is.
You don't know.
I'll move there.
Okay.
That away. Oh shit.
Then press the ticky. Oh,
Press
I
the
need to
ticky.
delete Felix off the fucking thing.
Done
Damok.
it.
I'm going to longbow the ghosty ghost.
Righto.
No, I'm not.
Not with those dice.
I'm just going to move up a wee bit, advance menacingly.
I think with Joss and Louis' damage, this is where the party realises that this is that part in the RPG game where you can abuse the number of infinite monsters that spawn and power level.
Let's do it until we get to level 6 so I can be the healer.
That's
Play,
not
play that same song again.
That's just like fucking dicks.
that is not happening. Ooh, 12 just hits.
Dano just turned the
Jesus
fire off
Christ,
and be
that's how low their AC is.
Yep. Well, they see is a
Shit.
combination of like physical armor and defense, and these have no armor whatsoever, and they're just like these 15. Wow.
Take a
Yeah.
fat 15.
So again, you cleave the axe through him. He sort of
like,
dissipates.
is Orzhog's
and
axe
reforms.
magical?
Yes, because it's a +1.
I think everybody apart from me's found a magic weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
As
My
well.
my Great Axe +1 I got from a big heroic.
Yes, you did. I know you were upset by that.
Yeah, I was very upset by the fact that there was a big heroic.
I think he was a juiced up orc, wasn't he? Oh no, he wasn't. Yeah, but he was he was like a chiefy type orc.
No, I want to be. That's my aspiration.
Ash Ketchum, I want to be the very biggest.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Are you done then? You're not
Sorry,
moving?
yeah, yeah, sorry.
Cool. Yelbin.
Doggo's gonna doggo. I'm gonna shoot him in the
Okay.
tits.
Oh, that was risky fought.
13 hits. 8 is just enough. Well, it's not just enough, it's enough by a little while, but... So that big old boy is out of there.
Felix is gonna come back then.
That was good timing, wasn't it? The music just ended. And I fucked up by letting it start again. Okay, so...
Broke my immersion.
So I'm going to reach into my pants, pull out the orb, give it a tap, and just look at it, hoping for Lyra to appear and give us a hint.
How are you tapping it? How are you tapping it, Damok?
Suggestively with my pinky finger.
None of us can see it, but we can see he's holding it with 2 hands and somehow he's getting thuds on it.
Oh,
This is called AK Ask the GM for a clue. I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you explain, assuming she can hear you, you explain what you've discovered. And she comes back saying, well, the numbers 3, 2, and 4 seemed to save you on the second floor. On the first floor, why don't you try saying that number in the respective language?
I fucking tried that, love.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't say like the number 4 in common.
Yeah, we are going to say we didn't actually physically say the number.
I'm sure we said we were saying it in the language last week.
No,
It
yeah,
wasn't
but we said the
language, you said
word,
We
not
said
the
the
number.
third word and the fourth
No.
word, not the actual word number 4 and number 3. Well, my cheeks reddened and I feel the fool and tuck the ball back in my balls.
Oh my god.
Just keeping them warm.
Yeah, you know. Don't want the magic waning.
That's just what you want it to be.
So we do that.
Yeah.
In what order?
In the correct order.
Whatever order the first floor thing said.
Are
Are you really gonna make us fight some more monsters? Because we'll do it.
You fluked the first order. No, it was you fluked the order on the first floor. You didn't work it out. But on your first attempt last week, you tried the elf first, then the dwarf, then the human. So 3. It was 3, 2, 3, then 2, 3 in elvish, 2 in dwarvish, and 4 in common.
Bye, Joss. Right. Well, since Elvish isn't here, Elvish is going to go first.
Okay, so he's going to walk over and say the word through the Elvish for 3. Okay. And then,
I can't remember what you said.
oh my god, do you want me to just do it for you?
No. Is anyone else listening, or is it just me?
I'm kind of listening.
So, yeah, that answer is no. So
Yeah, no.
I'm going to go up and say it next because I can't remember the order.
It's 3, then 2, then 4.
Yeah, so I'm going to say it next.
3, 2, 4.
Yeah, me next, Dwarfish.
Okay.
Hello, my internet's crapped out on my computer, so I'm on my
All right,
phone.
mate.
And then I'm going to give it the old 4 in common then.
Okay.
Then press the button.
Who's pressing the button? Where you're going to be when the button gets pressed?
I'm standing next to the fucking door statue.
Who's
So,
pressing the button?
so Damo, I've just sent you an image of what I imagine your character to be like.
We'll say Josh pressed the button. I will say Pete presses the button just in case it gets evaporated, but he does not. And the column of fire.
Interesting.
Obviously, but you're a bit more sneaky.
So we vanquished the column of fire now?
It's disappeared.
Woo!
Where
Wow,
upstairs appears to be clear.
how did we manage to do it? Because I missed it.
Oh, so
I use my magical ball power.
Used the orb that Lyra was using to keep an eye on you and asked her for a clue. And Lyra, in her fucking omnipotent knowledge, said, try saying the numbers themselves in the language. So Elvish for 3, Dwarvish for 2, and common for the word 4, and that worked.
Son of a whore.
So it wasn't that difficult. I hope you're all really embarrassed.
I am. That one's
Just yocking. Okay, so has he gone again?
He was on his phone,
Shit.
so his internet might be working. So he might
Oh
be
right,
trying
okay. So you
That's better.
pop up to the next floor.
Right, Mark, don't pick up any shiny shit.
I'm gonna touch everything.
Wow, this door is see-through.
Okay, so you pop up to the next floor and you see not quite the same as the previous floors. This seems to be a bit more of a common area. There are fewer books. Still
Can I-
books, of course, because Mage Tower, you know.
Can I investigate my current surroundings, Dan?
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Let me just pull up my sheet, which keeps getting fucking deleted for some reason.
I'm beginning to wonder if I'm drunk because, or is the map just a bit blurry?
Yes,
It
it's not
should
loaded for you.
should catch up. It's clear for me.
Yeah, it's clear for me as well.
Maybe I'll refresh then.
56k. map.
14. Okay, yeah. So there's a couple of like rows of bits of like robes. So like these things are all just like rows and rows of different coloured robes. There's a sort of table, some seating areas, some documents on the table if you want to look.
Just
And
wonder
it
what
appears to
that
be
is.
like a. It just appears to be an empty, like a fountain. It looks almost like a fountain. You would expect,
Like
you'd
a
expect it to be
dipped
like-
bowl, almost.
Yes, but it appears to be empty. Quite old, quite dry, bit dirty. Obviously, there's no water running or anything. It just looks like it would have been a fountain.
But there's a hole on the front. I'm taking we can put stuff in there.
There is a hole on the front.
Mark, do you want to put your dick in it?
Nope. Maybe a little bit. Unless you want to put me on your shoulders to do it.
Can do?
No.
And sorry, the one that you're looking. There are 2 faces in the bowl.
2 faces in the bowl.
Yeah.
Maybe
Not
we'll
one.
find-
Are they?
But 2.
What's through this door down here?
Can you walk through the door? Yeah. So in there you just find beds. Appears to be a sleeping quarter.
oh,
and
right.
You are?
For some reason, when I stood there, everything goes black.
I don't know. Must just be something to do with the crappy lights. And then, yeah, so it's a lot of beds and a couple more of the fountain-looking things.
What does that fountain look like?
Bloody hell, these beds are massive.
Make an investigation.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Bit of
apparently
fucking.
apparently these
Look
are,
at Demo in it.
apparently they were giant wizards.
It's like a top looking
Fucking
size bed.
hell. Sorry, Dan, I keep making this joke.
It's
I'm
good.
sorry.
It's funny. You make an investigation check, Mark, if you were looking at another fountain.
Yeah.
This one here.
Who? Are you looking
No,
at that?
I'm looking at the other one, but I'm next to.
Yeah, make some investigations. Yeah, so you see, similar to what Josh saw, even though you haven't spoken to him yet, Maurice. So it looks like it looks like a water fountain. But this one you see as what? It just has the one face in the base.
That throws off my initiative.
Can I investigate this one down here?
You can make an investigation check.
You know these. Do you know all this rack in here?
Just a sec. Yeah, that's yeah. Again, another fountain, what's identical to the other in the base of this one. Go on, Ozog. This rack here.
So, no, or are these any?
Yeah.
Are they meant to be like clothes?
They're all rows of robes.
Because to me, these ones in particular look like shoes.
That's a
I-
pole.
And I thought they were shoes for a second, and then I realised that hang on, yeah, they're robes.
Sorry, Demo. The one that Boris is looking at now had 4 faces.
4. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking.
No,
That
it's
was
okay. You're all right. So the one that you're next to at the moment, that Gelbin investigated, had 1
all. Yep, the
face.
one in the north's got 2, and the one in the southeast has got 4.
4.
Correct.
There's not enough of us to put all of our faces in these bowls, so I'll take it. We have. Is there? I didn't even see if there's a fucking stairwell with flames.
There is to the north.
Somewhere.
Is there? I didn't
Oh,
see that.
I can see fire to the north anyway. I'm guessing the stairs.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Flames.
Are you investigating that fountain that you're next to, Damok? Did you say?
I sure am.
Make an investigation check.
Oh.
And it's another fountain. And despite the fact that you, Demo, probably know how many faces are in the base, Damok does not. Can't make it out.
He can't see over the rim.
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot tall, damn it! I can see over some rims.
I'll come over and I'll do an investigation check just to see how many's in there because it's too short.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Please don't fail it.
Dun, dun, dun. There are 3 faces in the base of this fountain, but it's
So we've got-
identical to all the others.
2.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
And a 4.
and a 4.
This one had 4.
I'm gonna check some books out. See, books have been helpful thus far.
I was going to try sitting demo in one of them, see what happens, but
Can I go have a look at those robes that were?
Okay. Yeah, so Damok, make an investigation on the books. Unlike the previous 2 floors, these books, they're all books. You know, they're not magic books. They're just sort of
novels.
books detailing some novels, some sort of local history books. Nothing of note really that you notice.
I walk over to Boris and said, "You said something about sticking my face in it."
Can do if you want to try it.
I'm game. Stick my face in it.
Right, can I roll to put his face on it?
Okay.
I'm gonna let you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not resisting.
This is 2. Did you say this one's 2 done? Is
That
it?
one's 2, yeah.
Right, cool. Can I stick mine and his face on it?
If you want.
Oh no, this one's 3.
Sorry, yeah, that one is 3.
This one's
Oh,
3.
shit.
It's the one in the northeast. That's 2.
We don't have enough. I don't think we have enough people to do this shenanigans.
Well, we have 5 people.
Yeah, I know, but the entire total is 6,
That's
7, 8, 9. We need 9 people to stick all of our faces in these.
At once.
While Boris is pondering this, I'm going to come over here and look for a button. We've had good luck with buttons so far.
at the column.
Yep.
And sure enough, well, it's down here. That's where the other two buttons were on the column. So yeah, sure enough, there's sort of an earthy, elemental-looking symbol on the wall that's currently dull and set into the wall.
Earth. I pull out the wolf turd and smear it on the button and try and press it. Is it earthy?
And sure enough, the button starts to glow.
Oh my god,
Oh,
dude.
fantastic demo!
Why?
Excellent use of the wolf turd.
Oh my god.
job that merchant didn't buy it then.
Why are these puzzles being solved by
So,
fucking farts and
you-
shit?
What happens? So the button starts to glow and pops out, and some writing appears on the wall.
Ooh.
And at the same time, the whole room sort of starts rumbling a little bit.
Oh, this is gonna be a
And
timer
then
puzzle.
each of the fountains start pouring out sand. Lots and lots and lots of sand.
Okay.
What the runes on the wall when they appear today, 3 of the fountains have to be blocked. All the 3 of the fountains can be blocked. But now the room is filling up with sand, and I realise the music doesn't yet reflect this. I'm trying to find the fucking tune, man.
Okay, so we're on a timer on this, so we need to block up these things with something.
Yeah. So
I reckon-
the room is filling up with sand from all 4 fountains.
But only 3 can be blocked, did you say?
The clue on the column says that only 3 can be blocked.
Well, grab some robes, lads, and let's get ramming them in the fucking holes.
Yeah. I'm game for that. Should we go for
Right,
the...
I'm gonna get on that. I'm just gonna grab.
Should we go for the one with the 2 faces, the 3 faces, and the 4 faces?
So I'm gonna grab a lot of robes from here, Dan.
Okay.
So and I'm gonna go to. So these are the fountains, right?
Yeah.
How many does this one have? How many orifices is this sort of pouring out from?
There's only one orifice on each of them. The only thing that's different is the number of faces that appear in the basin. There's 2 on this one.
Right, well, if
So
it's
I
the
say-
same order as last time, we need to do 3, 2, 4. Which is the...
3's this one here.
Yep. The
Two's that one
northwest,
there.
then the northeast, and then the south. One over here somewhere.
So the room is currently filling with sand.
Yes. Currently, it's covering your feet. It's starting to raise up your shins. It's
Shit.
filling up really quite quickly.
So we need to... Best bet's probably going to be the robes, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll grab
Yeah, I'm gonna
a
I'm
couple
gonna
sets of robes from here,
Okay.
and
stuff
I'll
them into
try
here.
and jam. So it's, what was it, 3, then 2, then 4?
Yep.
So I'll jam this hole with a bunch of robes to try and seal it.
It appears to have stopped the sand coming for now.
Okay, so
I
it's
will-
2 now. So Louis,
I'll also attempt.
It's now about halfway up your thighs.
So
Let's kick
I
them the
will
balls.
attempt to do the same thing with this fountain.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to dig through the sand a bit, stuff some robes in, and it appears, as it stands, to have stopped.
And I'm either going to break it or help and do it to this bottom one.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
one with the 4
So again, the robes get stuffed in. They aren't appearing to be being fired out. There's obviously still a bit of sand coming into the room from the.
can we have Pedo Pete go and press the button, please?
Pedo Pete can press the button. And much easier than the last floor, the sand starts to just drain out of the room. You don't really know where it's going. It's just disappearing up and down. And
See, that was a much easier puzzle.
it was easier now that you realise that
Everything banks on those 3 numbers.
Yes.
Yeah, fair play to that last one though. It kind
I
of
was-
threw us with.
I was-
It kind
I
of
was
threw me
expect-
with the
I
air.
was expecting you to rush too much and maybe do it in the wrong order. And
That's
then,
why I asked for the 3,
I
2, 4.
I was hoping somebody would do 204 first, and then the robes are going to fire out, and then you'll start panicking a bit more. That's cool. Right, okay then. So
So we move up to the next floor.
Before we go, I'm going to leave a present in this bed.
Scanlan style. Just give me a minute. I really need to just go and have a wee wee.
I'm gonna join because I need to go on as well.
Bloody hell.
I'll go grab a drink then.
I just found the time travel bit the best with Stewie. When he goes back in time and he like makes out like Jesus just did shitty magic trick and everyone. It just snowballs. That's just a personal preference. Can I have a look at these robes and see if there's anything special about any of them?
Make an investigation check.
1 sec, I'm going to show a trophy in my gob.
I'll tell you what, if you want, I can sit here for 10 minutes and I can detect magic on like virtually the entire room, so we'll know for definite. You can roll in the meantime.
Can I check pockets?
Nope. They all look like you check the pockets. Yeah, make an investigation check. But Mark, no, they all look like just robes, different colours, plain robes.
Yay!
Come on, give me a good roll. Shit.
Absolutely nothing. They're
No.
all just empty robes.
Cool. Bye.
Time to go upstairs. Oh no.
I'm casting that as a ritual, so I'm just going to sit here for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as you sort of pass around the room and sort of detect, and there's a bit of a magic buzz. It's a mage tower, but nothing, no individual item appears to. I mean, the fountains all have a pretty magical essence to them, but nothing else. There's just a bit of a general magical buzz because it's it's a mage tower. But
I'm going to do a full loop of the room before we move on, just like, all the way around this floor, just to.
I was assuming you'd done
Yeah,
as well.
That is.
Nothing that stands out other than the fountain, and there's nothing further of note in the fountains.
Cool. Let's go upstairs. Ciao, bitches!
Let's go.
So everybody's going upstairs?
I'm going to go upstairs sneakily.
Stealthily? How stealthily?
We shall see.
I'll do it as well if we're getting close to that point, I think.
That stealthily.
Okay.
That's stealthily.
Okay.
Anyone else joining in the stealth?
Yeah, fucking sneak. Yeah, let's be sneak gang.
Let's sneak. Fucking sneak. Stealth. Disadvantage. Nope. Clink, 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 clink.
PD's clinking too.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So me and Damok will go first while them loud bastards follow behind us.
Yarp.
Right, let's spread out and look for clues.
It's time to pray that the dynamic
Jinkies.
lights don't fuck me.
Okay, this is a continuous one all the way around.
Have a wander down hell.
It's refreshing the game.
Right, so the dynamic lights work as long as you don't cheat and automatically drop yourself on the other side of these doors that you can't see through, like someone just has done.
Oh, that's 'cause
No, that was Peter Pete. I saw that.
I've gone back because I was queuing, so
Oh, right.
as far as
okay.
because where I was stood, I didn't know that was the end.
Oh, it's alright, it's cool.
All right, so there's a door up there, right?
I mean, I know now, but
Oh, hang on, sorry. I didn't realise that was a door.
No, it's alright.
I couldn't
there is
see through.
an option in the map, Dan, that you can
Good
turn
fuck
on that
steal.
stops them doing that.
Yeah, I thought I'd done that.
So there's a door here. Would I be able? Am I able to open it?
Just a sec.
Can't remember, it's quite
Oh,
low
yeah,
down on
restrain
the
movement.
options.
I've got it now.
Yeah,
I'll stack up behind Louis. Ready?
yeah, I can't get through it now.
Are
Cool.
you fucking moving me, dog?
Me, sorry, I was moving it out of the way while I got all the Pete.
Back off. Fuck.
Having a look at this dodgy wall. I just think it's a wall.
Can I try and have a peek through the door?
What?
Can I try peek through the door?
No. Well, you can try if you want. Make a.
I was looking for traps and what have you at wherever I am.
That's a shower. What is it? What do you use to look for traps?
Investigation.
I'll check for traps, Louis, just in case.
There's absolutely no way to look through the door whatsoever, and the door doesn't appear to be trapped.
Okay.
Go try and push it.
Push it good, push it hard, push it me. Hello?
Sorry,
Can we push it?
push the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a strength check.
What the fuck?
The fact that you made that noise as well.
I rolled a whopping 0.
The door swings open. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Feeling inspired from a weird sound I heard, I'm going to give mine a shove.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The opposite of what I
Boots it wide open off the hinges.
What you notice is even though you quite a good shove to the door, not only does it not open, but it doesn't even appear to move. Like the door isn't designed to open. Almost, it almost feels like you're pushing a wall. There's no sort of shake or moving the door at all.
What's the door made out of?
Wood.
Is
Okay.
my
I'm gonna try and chop into it with my axe.
Okay. Make an attack.
There might be a break there in the line of sight.
All right. Okay. Well, try not to take advantage of it.
Can I investigate the books then?
You can't. Just a minute. So Louis, make a detect magic. It will still be up. It's 10 minutes, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you get in the same sort of general buzz about the room, but both of the doors do indeed appear to be very strong magical essence. So Ozog, make an attack roll, trying to chop the door. I mean,
Fantastic.
not only does your axe bounce off as though you feel like you hit sort of a steel door or a piece of solid stone, but it nearly bounces back and nearly hits you. But not quite.
Excellent.
So sorry, you were investigating the books. Make an investigation check. Okay, so you notice that it's on the shelf. You're looking at their books.
The what
and
books? I'm
they're
sorry,
all-
you cut
they're
off.
all they're all different books. they
Okay.
appear to be. And they detail various sort of actions of the Circle Arcanum, the sort of like minutes from meetings and various diaries and details on bits of research that's been done, but they all pertain to the Circle Arcanum, which is the circle of mages.
Yeah.
Can I investigate this metal-looking liquid stuff on the floor?
Yes. Well, that's it. You can make an investigation check.
Metal liquid on the floor. Let me see.
I don't know what it is. It looks weird.
It's just a giant. It looks a bit like a cave in. It's like a giant wall of rock blocking that entrance.
So that'll be this
But I
stairs.
mean,
That'll be
you do
different
notice it doesn't
stairs.
look like it's from the tower. It's a completely different material, but it does indeed block that entire staircase.
Yeah,
With
down
my
there is
Similar to what
a-
you saw on the the ground level.
Does it look like with my investigation that I could move it by hand and do some excavation?
I mean, you don't think so? It's pretty. I mean, it's just a shitload of rock.
That's
You
fair.
could
It's beneath me. I'm not going to try.
Can I start pulling on books to find a secret lever to open the doors? Maybe.
Sure. Make another investigation check. We're making intelligence check. Sorry.
Oh
Check
shit.
that intelligence.
What the fuck is my intelligence? You bastard.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you go through, start pulling books off. I mean, they're all just loose books that you noticed so far.
Okay. So
Seeing Boris
Well,
going
you
mental,
know,
pulling books, I'm going to join in.
Another thing you notice, that there are all different books. And again, you two keep pulling books off. I mean, you get the impression that this is probably futile. This doesn't appear to be.
I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to humour Boris.
That's all right.
yeah,
But you two notice that these are all different books, and they all seem to be detailing the activities of the Circle Arcanum.
Which I believe always acted in pairs. Oh, the one in Defiant in the town we were in did anyway.
Well, that's who we're looking for her partner.
Yeah.
aren't
Yeah, maybe we need to push both doors at the same time.
we? Okay. I'm game for that. I'll go to the one up there and try
Oh,
and push on that.
But there's 3 doors.
Is there?
Yeah, I found a door all the way around the edge there. If you follow that round over there.
Oh no, that's where you came from.
Oh, is that
sorry.
where I came from? Ah.
Yeah, down here is where you came. Sorry, I just chucked those up at the top of the stairs.
I just went that way, and so when I was
Okay,
doing my
so-
door checks, I'm guessing it was on this one then, or that was like round the corner out down there.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It must have been Pete that was stood there. I was looking at Pete's model. Yeah, I assumed you were checking the bottom one.
Oh, okay. So maybe on the count of 3, we'll both try pushing it.
Yep. What do we roll on? Strength?
Strength checks.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Oh, my strength is wank.
Not as wank as mine.
Yeah, you all push.
I rolled. Sorry,
You all know.
I went with strength save. I clicked the strength save as opposed.
I can't remember. I think it does.
The same.
I'm not sure. But either way, you all sort of giving it a great big heave. You also get the same impression that Damok did, that there's not even any give or rattle or anything. It's like you're pushing a solid wall.
Can I try knocking on it to see if anyone answers?
You can, yeah. Don't really think that needs a. So yeah, you give it a knock. It sounds like a door when you knock on. You wait a minute, 2 minutes, nothing happens.
Ignorant fox.
Is there any like mechanisms about like the other floors, like a button? Or what?
You haven't noticed one yet.
Can I have a look for one?
Where you want to look?
Fucking wherever the ones usually were.
Usually,
Wow. Oh,
they were always by the pillar surrounding the spiral staircase, but now it appears to have opened out. Even though you walked up a spiral staircase in the centre of the room, you now appear to have gone up onto the outside of a room called Mage Tower.
Right. I don't know.
So where you
I don't know, around the wall, the inner column wall.
what, this wall?
Yeah.
Okay, make an investigation check. Okay. All right. So yeah, you start feeling your way around this wall, and when you get to around this bit, you notice a little symbol that looks like a little fire floating up on the up on this wall, up above the bookcase, like a little elemental fire symbol. Same sort of deal as the last few floors.
Can we put fire underneath it? Whoever's got
I'll do firebolt on it.
Okay. And sure enough, when you do, it lights up, sticks out.
oh
of
no!
it.
I'm gonna say, can we not get Damok of fire?
Try and light
set
it.
it on fire.
light the fort.
That would have worked. However, you did it. Right.
We did it the normal way, which is upset me.
So what these runes and what the words on the wall reveal is it says remove all record of the incompetent fool.
Like,
It says remove all record of the incompetent fool.
Can I start looking through a couple of books, Dan, to see if I can find record of
Make an investigation check.
incompetence in the records? That's shit.
12. I mean, you same sort of thing as what you noticed before. You know, there are a few names, but there's a bunch of different names. Some that you recognise, some that you don't. So it generally details the various activities of the Circle Arcanum. So you've got there's Mikan, who is the mage that Lyra sent you here to check in on. Did she? That's what the tower's called. The tower is called Mikan's Tower. So
She
Mikan,
sent us here to check on someone, but I can't remember if it was Mikan or not.
I can't remember. I may have just fucked that up. But either way, she did tell you that the tower's name, I believe, is so it's Mikan's Tower. So you see, Mikan's name is referenced quite often. There's a lot of reference to Ronin Silverhand, who is the Archmage. There's a lot of reference to Teniel Briskwind, who is the sort of the second in command. Lyra is mentioned, and sorry to break your immersion, but a bunch of other major names that
Bunch of amazing names. What?
I haven't yet made up.
You're ruining my
Um,
game.
Would it be maybe suggestible to get rid of any mention of Lyra? Like take any books down which reference Lyra? If she may be the incompetent fool. I don't know. I'm just going on a limb here. I don't know. I should
But
positive.
wasn't there another book that had a load of names in before, but
One was crossed out.
Yeah.
Lyra's name wasn't mentioned then.
No, there was on the first floor. There was a book. The book that stood out told of where each of the current members of the Circle Arcanum in Defiance Bay come from. And then it said 3 were from the kingdom to the north, 2 were from Sabino, 4 was from Rabau, and the 10th member was old record of them were crossed out or removed.
So the 10th member's
But
probably.
it didn't. It said where they were from, but it didn't say.
is there not
Which
just
was which?
is
Where
there
were they
10
from?
different names?
Hmm?
Are there 10 different names in all of these books? Because if it's
Are
there-
if there's 10
Yeah,
names,
there
then
are 10 different. There's a record of 10 different mages.
You
throughout.
said that the 10th member, it told us where they were from. Where were they from, Don?
It didn't.
Oh,
There
right.
were it references that there are 10 members, but the book's all record of where not necessarily the 10th member, but where one of the members, all record of where they were from was removed.
How about we just set all the books on fire?
I don't think that'll work. But yeah, but is there not like the 9 people who were named and then the 10th guy who's been expunged? Surely that's the guy who's the one who.
It didn't name the people. It just
It
said
didn't?
from.
Oh.
And also, Dan's not made up the other names.
Well, the names don't matter yet.
Mercy.
Well, I'm pretty certain it's not going to be the Archmage or the second in command because they haven't been expunged. Otherwise, they won't be the Archmage and second in
Yeah.
command.
I have a feeling it might be Lyra.
Is there any mention of Lyra in the books?
Yeah.
And how about the guy who tower we're in? Is he mentioned?
Yeah. It mentions Mikan.
Is it mentioned positively or negatively?
It's not. It's neither positive nor negative. They're not. It's not sort of opinions on them. It's just details of various.
Who's got the
things.
most copy strikes against him?
The most copy strikes.
Yeah, who's fucked up the most?
Oh. Make an investigation check.
Can't demo pass it.
Since this is important, I'm going to use my racial ability to get +5 to that.
Okay. Yeah. So there are a number of instances, and not necessarily mistakes by Lyra, and indeed one or two of the other initiates. But they're not sort of, it's not too scathing. It's just sort of details of experiments and research and investigations and the various things that they do. That there are certainly more for Lyra and the other initiates than there are for anybody else.
I've got something in my notes about forbidden knowledge from the first floor, but that's all it says in my notes. I'm guessing one of the books was... Oh, it says necromancy frowned upon. Is it anyone on about necromancy at all?
On the first,
There's like loads of books. Some they're all acceptable magic, apart from one of the books that was about necromancy.
Yes, I remember that actually. I remember you going on about it.
I've got it frowned upon.
I remember saying that, but I can't find it in my notes. Let me see.
It's like masturbating on an airplane.
Okay, I don't know where you pulled that one from.
It's from a film.
Joss?
Someone's going on about something where it's not appropriate, and someone goes, "Oh, it's like masturbating on an airplane. Not appropriate."
I mean, you could probably get away with it.
Not if you're gonna go for the danger fap in the middle of the aisle.
Oh, all
Oh
right.
my
Well, maybe
God.
not there. But if if you sneaked at Bog, then
That stinks.
I'll try. I must have lost that sheet. But yeah, you were right. You did on the first floor that detailed the various acceptable and unacceptable forms of magic, or what the Circle Arcanum deemed as acceptable and unacceptable, and indeed necromancy was one of the unacceptable ones.
Is someone in the books dabbling in that at all? Any references to that?
No, there's no. I mean, there is mention of necromancy. You know, it has been raised in at times, not necessarily by It's not like there was anybody sort of protesting to explore it anymore. It gets mentioned, but as does every school of magic. But yeah, there's you don't really pick up on any link. There's no one person that keeps mentioning necromancy. There's nobody sort of pushing to have necromancy investigated further. But indeed, of course, there is a pretty common. Whenever it does come up, it's sort of the end of the
Same
discussion
person.
always that it's Ronin or Teniel, the sort of the two in charge that are sort of end up at the decision. It's nobody, whilst nobody's asking for it to be explored, it's always one of them, the two that sort of say it's got to stay frowned upon, outlawed, etc. It's not worth investigating.
I say,
Bit of a loss here.
That's me out of ideas.
I know, I'm a bit of a loss here.
Does any of the books seem to indicate the guy who the tower belongs to having a dislike for somebody?
Make an investigation check.
Let's take a look. See here, boys. 1 second, I come out of my rules, and I need to find them again.
I need to find my rules again,
all right. Oh,
Nope, probably not.
Oh, for
Not that you noticed. These investigation rolls are shit. Yeah.
Can I roll for the same thing, but with hopefully a better investigation roll?
You can. I'll allow you to.
Well, while this is going on, I'm going to have a little nap in between
Oh,
the two
fuck.
bookcases.
Doesn't seem nothing stands out.
Shit.
oh, bloody hell!
Why are you rolling
That's
that,
the
Demo?
I'm having a little nap in between these bookcases.
Taking a short
I'm
rest.
taking a short rest while I'm letting you guys figure it out. I feel like I might need some health. Plus then I get my racial ability back, so I can add +5 again to my investigation roll after I finish resting.
Pete might stop himself up.
Can you heal me before he does?
What? He's taking use some hit dice, not a long rest.
Yeah, no.
Hey, buddy, thanks a lot for that, the old Subaru. How's it going, man? I hear
Okay, so sort of
your little man's
under
coming
half an
home
hour
soon.
passes. You're still at a bit of a loss. I'll allow you to attempt your investigation check again. What is it you're looking for?
It was to see if what was the tower's name?
It was Mickens Tower.
Mickens. See if he dislikes anyone. Who's got the best investigation rolls?
Probably me.
What you do then? Because my dice were shite.
Since it's based off intelligence. Fuck.
Well,
Go on. That is just enough, actually. Right there. Okay. So what you? I mean, there are a couple of times where Micken has had sort of disagreements with pretty much everybody. It's the sort of which is, doesn't come as too much of a surprise for any of you that know sort of mages and arcane followers. They're quite often quite egotistical, and they do find it difficult to be not beneath anybody else, or sort of ruled by anybody else, and they always sort of feel that they're superior and they're the best, and etc. But so yeah, there's generally Micken has run-ins with pretty much everybody, and particularly Ronin and Teniel, the leaders. More so Ronin, I suppose, because he is ultimately the Archmage. And what you do manage to find after all of this searching is that Micken does indeed, on a couple of occasions, sort of put forward the idea of exploring necromancy more to see if there are any benefits to it, and whilst any other references to it is generally ended, quite amicably, they have a conversation, and then Ronin and or Teniel make a decision, and it sort of gets dropped. And there's 2 occasions where you notice that Micken does sort of suggest they explore necromancy more, ends in quite a bit more of a fiery argument, with Ronin in particular being quite forceful in ending the conversation and changing the subject.
Right, just before we carry on, who just blew their arse out with that rasp then?
Yeah, it was my chair.
Genuinely thought you'd just blown something out.
Oh.
So,
Get rid of Ronin.
he had run-ins with Ronin, was it?
Mm-hmm. He had run-ins with everybody, but particularly fiery confrontations with Ronin around on
The necromancy subject.
necromancy.
So maybe we get rid of all of the references to do with Ronin and see what goes from there.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Do we need to roll anything, Don?
No, not necessarily. So, who's doing what?
So if I'll start taking... So that means we're going to have to go through every book and find every reference to Ronin, though, and take books off the shelf.
Yeah,
That's a
maybe.
lot of fucking
Give me
books.
a minute, so away. Just decide what you're doing.
What would you recommend, Demo?
Well, I don't think we should damage them in case we've got the wrong person. It just said
Sorry.
remove out of sight or something, didn't it? Was that what it said?
It said remove any reference of the incompetent one.
Yeah, so we can just take them off the shelf and hide them around the corner or something.
Yeah, I just said take them off the shelf and then try pressing the button and see if any
Yeet
ghosts
them
spawn.
down the stairs.
No, because we might need them back if we take the wrong name out.
Well, it's either Ronin or Mikan, innit? Because they've been arguing all the time.
I reckon it's going to be Ronin because this is Mikan's tower.
Do you reckon it's going to be the Archmage, the leader man?
I reckon Mikan thinks he's the incompetent one, and Mikan's been delving into a bit of necromancy considering there's fucking ghosts.
Yeah.
I could go with that logic.
Because he's a dickhead.
Necromancy is sick though, innit?
Sorry about it.
So I think we've come to the mutual decision of we'll remove every reference, every book which has major big references to Ronin off the shelves. Not destroy them, just take them off.
You're going to take all the books. Any book that you find that references Ronin.
Yes.
Okay. So there's quite a lot of books here, so it takes you a good hour probably.
Dog, do you want to recover some health points during that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think we'll say that between, if you do it in shifts, we'll say that between you, course of the next hour or two, you can take turns taking short rests and indeed gathering all the books where you manage to find reference to Ronin.
Cool.
I take it we're using this as a short rest, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you roll? A hit dice?
Yeah. As many as you want. So you probably only need to roll one of yours.
Yeah.
You're only missing 5 life.
Yeah, I recovered mine.
I'm missing 4. I think I'll be fine with missing 4.
So that's that. Everyone healed up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down 4 points. I'll use another hit dice to go up another. Try and recover the last 4.
Well, I see everyone else doing it. I don't want to lose face, so I'll do it as well. It's my racial ability. I don't like losing face. I've got to join in.
Absolutely.
Fuck's sakes.
Okay, so
In
over the course of the next couple of hours, you.
Oh shit.
Or did you overshoot it?
Yeah, Louis put himself on 50
I,
hit.
I thought that roll d20 would be like, yeah, no, that you can't go higher than the cap,
Yeah,
but
you
no, you fucking apparently you can.
You can gain temporary hit points. Some abilities overheal you, or you can get buffs that give you temporary hit points. Okay, so yeah, so over the next couple of hours between taking shifts and getting short rests and stuff, you gather there are 32 books across all the shelves that have at least one page that reference Ronin.
So we took all them off, and then should we try pressing the button and see if ghosts appear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd suggest doing that. I'm going to go stand here as a defensive stance.
The button doesn't move.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is there anywhere that we can put them?
Try a fireball on it, Mark, maybe?
What, on the books?
No, on the button. 'Cause it's a fire elemental symbol.
Well, that just gives you the clue.
Alright. Or should we consult Damok's crotch?
Maybe we try switching because we were unsure whether it was Mikan or Ronin. So if we spend a bit of time switching the books around, then try that, and then if that fails, then we can tap into my crotch.
Yeah, let's do that then. I agree. That makes sense. So,
Okay, so what, you're going to spend another couple of hours?
Looks that
we're
way.
going to have to, unfortunately.
Okay. So you put all the books referencing Ronin back, find all the books referencing Mikan. There are 20 books that reference Mikan.
And then we take them off the shelves and press the button.
Button doesn't press.
Damok, consult your crotch.
I consult my crotch.
You gave up on this floor quite quickly. Okay.
I'm kind of at a loss though. I don't know what else we could do. Like it's nowhere near as obvious as like the last one was kind of obvious, but the second floor wasn't. But this one's just kind of stumped me to fuck.
Okay. So you tap on the orb and you get the impression that Lyra is looking at. You explain what you've discovered so far, and when you mention the clue that said remove all record of the incompetent fool, she suggests perhaps just removing the pages that contain one of the names.
Okay.
And she sort of hints that it would probably be, given that it's Mikan's, and she doubts it would be Mikan. That
All right. So let's remove every reference to Ronin from the books. Rip every page out, including the name of Ronin. So how many hours are we spending on that done?
So, well, you try to rip a page out, make a strength.
I don't have the best.
Strength checks to rip out pages.
Fuck.
Stop. Can't rip that page out.
Anybody else want to have a go? Because I appear to be a fucking weakling.
I mean, my strength's worse than yours, but I'll give it a go.
Why don't we let the meat mage do it?
The muscle wizard. I mean, you struggle to open the book, let alone rip that page.
I did warn you. I did warn you.
Yeah. Low strength score plus terrible rolls.
Come on, Ozog, get ripping pages out.
We need strength checks to rip out pages.
Yep.
Apparently they're well-made books.
No, I mean, similar to the doors that you barge through, these pages just won't come out, and there's not even any give. You know, I mean, you can crinkle the page, you can scrunch up the page, you can turn the page, but you can't.
Is there any ink about? Actually,
Make an
I've got
investigation.
ink. I've got ink and quill. I just didn't want to use it last time because I didn't want to waste the money. So I'll have a quick look, and if not, then I've got my own stuff.
Okay. You don't. There are books, and more books.
I don't think I'll have enough ink to do all 32 books that mention Ronin. I've only got one ink well.
You could try.
I'll give it a go, see how long my ink lasts.
Okay. So you take a bit of ink on your quill, and actually, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna try and like scribble it out so you can't read it.
Okay. So it's the most bizarre thing. It's like drawing on a window almost. The ink sort of spreads and then just sort of runs off the page, almost like rain. It's bizarre. Ink doesn't do that. Even on things that surfaces ink doesn't stick to, it sort of falls apart and doesn't quite look right. But it doesn't. It's running. It's literally running off in drops to the floor like rain running down a window on the pages and leaves no mark.
Burn them.
Yeah, firebolt that shit.
Firebolt what?
The names.
The names. That's a pretty accurate fireball. So
It's
you
a fireball.
you try to cast a fireball at what one of the Ronin's name on a page.
Yes.
It's gonna be like Robin Hood. I'm gonna put the book on top of my head so you can make an awesome shot.
Okay, so as you cast your firebolt, that one page alone that you're aiming at does indeed go up in flames and disappear.
Oh, we're
We're
gonna
gonna
have
be
to
here for a while, boys.
Nice. It's gonna be 6 seconds per page. We've got this.
There we go. Stream's back.
Stick him in a pile.
We're working properly again.
Sharing your fire,
Oh, I want to do a big
We're
montage
not-
of just
we're not-
fireballs
we're not
non-stop.
just pile all 32 books in a
You
pile.
need a montage. It's still going to be here next week. You did at the end, and Gelbin looks like a little emaciated hobo. He's on his last legs.
It's a cantrip. It's not. I don't need spell levels for it.
I mean, I know, but casting it X amount of times is still going to tire you out.
But we'll share the fire. We've got fire things.
We've got fire things.
Can we check for torches on the wall, Don?
You make an investigation check.
I've got loads of arrows. I can just set a few of them on fire.
Really, you've got infinite arrows, haven't we?
Yep.
No, but for the sake of getting on with it, Damok hands out a couple of, a few arrows, and you all sort of go about burning the various pages that contain Ronin's name. And let's say, who's the most intelligent? Probably Damok and Gelbin, I would say. Make intelligence checks as you're burning through all the pages that contain Ronin's name.
Well,
Oh dear.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're burning away, burning pages, burning. I want you to both make dexterity checks as well, please. I want you all, everybody who's helping burn, make dexterity checks.
Oh, fantastic. My dex check hasn't come through yet.
Is it a dex save or a dex check? Because mine are different.
Just a dex check, not a save.
I've done my roll, but it's not come through yet. There we go.
Gelbin or Zog, are you helping burn pages or not?
Fucking am I Eckers like? I can't burn pages.
Gelbin,
I leave someone
I've
in.
already done it.
where? Oh yeah, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, you need another one. The first one was
Intelligence. You need to do dexterity, Mark.
Press fucking dex.
No, you fucking didn't.
Computer says now.
That's better anyway.
Okay, so you managed to carefully make sure you're only burning pages that contain Ronin's name, and it takes you a while. It might only be 32 books, but it's an awful lot of pages. Okay, and then we'll say you get to the end. You're pretty confident that you burnt the last one. I want you, all three of you, to make intelligence again.
Oh fuck, my intelligence is wank.
Are you taking the fucking piss?
Good on. All right. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, you think you've burnt all the references to Ronin?
Press
Can
the
we try
button.
and press the button?
You press the button.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was waiting for him to just go, nothing happens.
No, it's something does happen. I just need to go and sort it out.
Oh, great.
So,
Execute music.
what happens is you hear the button.
What?
The button, sinks into the wall, and then you hear sort of a click by the two doors that you've been trying to open.
I see a wizard stuff on the table.
When I hear the click in the doors doing their thing, I'm going to automatically try and hide.
Okay.
I don't like scary clicking sounds.
And sure enough, as you walk around the corner, the doors are both just not there anymore. You
I see one
try to ignore the picture on the map.
Isn't that something out of XCOM which is shooting lightning out there?
What?
Oh dear.
Looks like something like the discs out of XCOM.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean,
What,
out of the original XCOM though.
Okay, so you are presumably Are you carefully?
I'm going to look for traps on when I get to the edge of the doorway.
Okay.
I'm gonna
check.
Same here. I'll do it on the bottom.
You don't appear to find any traps, Damok? You're pretty confident there's no traps? Galbin, you're absolutely certain there are no traps?
Dan, I'm gonna hide a bit back and just try and be a bit stealthy. I'm gonna roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Being a little bit stealthy.
Take a step into the room.
Okay, so as you slowly enter the room, what you see are 4 orbs with sort of energy beams sort of constantly zipping between them. So there is a blue orb, a purple orb, a green orb, and a red orb.
Okay.
Fire, earth, wind, water. I'm guessing.
Yeah, maybe. But what's what?
These that look like lightning passing between them. Are they does it look quite dangerous, or
It looks pretty dear. It's definitely magical.
is it arcing out towards the big table over here with the book?
No. It's not arcing out anywhere. There's a very it's whilst there's a little bit of sort of randomness to it. It's definitely flowing just between the orbs. It's not really like firing out random sparks anywhere. So you sort of you get the impression you're safe to move around it, but it looks pretty violent. Definitely magical.
Can I try picking up that staff and poking that?
Make an investigation check.
Right, row.
Okay. So you see on the table is a staff with a red gem in the end of it that has like and as you look
Okay.
at it, there's like a little fiery sort of essence to it.
Dan, just for the sake of being on this, I take it these aren't as big as they are. I take it they're quite small, so we can move around them.
You can get around them. You can safely walk around them.
Yeah. Okay, so
Short of a major disaster when you stand next to one, you will be able to avoid touching if you want to.
can I posit to the group that this one has a red stone? I'm guessing it has to go into the red orb to touch it, but may I suggest doing it at the same time? So investigate the rest of the staffs.
I'm going to check these staff next to me.
That has a blue gem in the end of it.
So I'm going to move up towards the red one.
I'm going to check this one.
Okay, make an investigation check.
So I'll move to there, Damok. Louis, are you going to go and check that one?
That appears to be that has a green gem in the end of it. With there's like a wind essence inside.
Oh, I'll go stand next to the green one then. And that one will be purple.
Yeah, so
hold
if
on.
you go stand near the purple one with that one.
Inside the purple one, there's you sort of a earthy essence to it.
Yeah, is it a fossilized wolf turd?
Yeah, the green gem just has a little fart cloud.
So it's like the guy of Jurassic Park. It's not the ambered mosquito. It's the ambered.
This was that I designed all the puzzles. Before I went and checked the map and realised that the purple orb is clearly lightning, not Earth. But and the puzzles were already set to Earth, so we'll just say the purple one is Earth.
Makes sense. So, Zog, are you going to investigate that and then pick it up?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, sorry. So make an investigation check.
Yeah. No, I just didn't want to interrupt.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Fucking! I saw that 20. I saw it roll off that 20.
I mean, there's a staff there with a purple stone in the end, but you can't quite make out what's going on inside the gem. It's just a pretty purple gem.
We shout suggestively to Ozog to go and stand near the purple orb.
What's a purple?
Oh,
Sounded like you stepped on a fucking duck.
right. Would it be worthwhile touching them at the same time, or should we put them off in the order that we encountered them?
Order of encounter first.
Because it was water, then wind, then earth, then fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
My man.
Do that.
I don't know, or we can just try jamming them in all at the same time and see if we die horribly. Because I don't know if we take them off, it's just going to start going mental with the lightning. Suggestions?
I'm happy with anything.
Let's just try jamming them in, sod it, let's see what happens. Touch them all at the same time then.
Pete's gonna pop in and sit there.
Watch us all die horribly.
Hey Pete, can you see anything useful on them papers you sat on?
Let's make an investigation check for Pete.
Mr. Pete.
Nope.
Well,
So let's
There
try
we
that again. Nope.
okay then. On the count of 3 then?
Yeah, on the count of 3.
What could possibly go wrong?
This is so guaranteed they're just going
What?
to explode and
Because
wipe us
Captain
out.
Planet's going to appear, I know that.
We're just going to cause like a nuclear apocalypse, are we?
So on the count of 3, you're all sticking the gems on the end of the staffs into the various orbs.
Yes.
The respective orbs.
Yes.
Okay then. So that's what you do?
That's what
Yep.
we're doing.
Okay. That's what we're doing.
Nuclear strike detected.
Judging from that laugh, we easily.
You all take 3 damage as the energy coursing between the orbs sort of zaps out, lashes out at you. So the 4 of you that attempted to stick something into the orbs takes 4 damage each.
At least when they stick our dicks in it. Okay, so maybe we try doing them in
The right order.
the right order, which is water. Was it wind and then earth? Yeah, it was. Water, wind, earth, fire. So, Demo first, then Oizog, then Kelvin, then me.
Yep, we'll give that a whirl.
So,
Okay, so what you're doing? Damok first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sticking it in.
Sticking it in.
Oh my.
You take 5 damage.
oh fuck.
Do these seem to be like magical? Like, do they have normal staff properties where we can cast stuff through them?
Make an Arcana check.
I like to like magic, me. Show me the money. I think I know.
These are just spheres of energy. So it's not like a glass. Sorry, you mean the staff? No. The staff appears to be a staff with a jewel on the end. There's a little bit of a magical essence about the jewel, but you get the impression that it's literally is limited to just showing what you can see within the jewel. You don't think they're like that's not a wizard staff. The only magical property it has is the little like image that you can see within the jewel that just represents each of the elements.
Can I try doing a firebolt on the fire one? See if that does that.
Can if you want, make an attack roll.
Yes.
This is gonna end up fucking blasting me, Mark. I bet you.
Got a man up.
Boris, take 20 damage.
Okay. Right, so you fling the little firebolt at the fire roll, and as it connects with the energy where you would expect a bit of an explosion, it sort of all just gets sucked in like a vacuum. There's no impact. You fling the firebolt quite quickly, but just as it reaches the orb, it just sort of all gets sucked in. Nothing really happens.
No effect.
The energy just sort of flickers a little bit and then keeps going.
Maybe it's like Pokemon, we've got to use the opposite what they're weak against. So, like water on the fire, and
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
but then I don't know what would beat the earth. Water?
Wind.
Water can't beat everything. That's a
Well,
bad idea.
Yeah,
Water-
water beats the wind as well.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
Chuck water on everything.
I'm gonna have a look at some books. I feel like these books might help.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, well, I clicked on intelligence apparently. There's another +2 on top of that for my investigation.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay then. So reading through the books, there are 6 books on the table. There's one pertaining to each of the elements that you've come across in this tower. There's a book on necromancy, and there's a book on alchemy. So there's a book on sort of the elements of fire and fire's magical properties and fire-based spells. Same for air, same for earth, and same for water. A book on necromancy and a book on alchemy.
Other than that, no clues within the books.
That was a pretty good check one. The one thing you do notice is that what do I say? It's too easy. No, there's nothing in particular.
I inform everyone of the book situation.
Are there books?
There
you're
be
right.
books.
Here there be books.
But
What
the
is
alchemy and the
what is a
necromancy.
read?
So yeah, I suppose it's similar to the last few floors. You will make it. I'll say make an check. So Damok and Gelbin make intelligence checks.
I do the things, me.
True to Okay. So Damok, you haven't the foggiest. You've just forgotten what's happened for the
Damo's just had a sudden rush of shit to the
Gelbin,
brain.
you sort of in sticking the staff in and getting a reaction and flinging the firebolt and getting nothing, you sort of put together the pieces and realise that on the other floors you've found that if you're on the right track but get it slightly wrong, seems to be some sort of reaction. But if you're just way off, nothing seems to happen. Which leads you to believe that maybe sticking the staffs in the orbs might be the way to go, but just that you did it in the slightly wrong.
It's not all together, and it's not in the order of ascension. Because I tried mine first and that failed.
Yeah, you took a blast, didn't you?
Maybe the order of descending then. And then if that fails, we'll try the 4-3-2-1 jobber. Unless you want to try the 4-3-2-1 jobber now.
4, 3, 2, 1 is is dissension, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'll try putting mine in first then. I'll try putting my stuff in.
And
I'll take
you're...
fire one.
Where are you? Okay. So you're going to stick your gem in the
Fire.
fire orb, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I just heard Dan click and I'm like, yeah, he's trying to click. He's trying to click on the fucking soundbite thing, isn't he?
Pointing the immersion, man.
Alright, so it's gonna,
You take 4 damage.
You're like, yeah, hang on one sec. Click.
right, it'll be Orzog first, and then me, and then I'm not too sure after that.
So I take 4 damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna stick my staff in the fucking thing.
Orzog sticking the staff in.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to take the staff and poke it into your gem.
Yes.
And it seems to just sit in. You're holding it in there. No, it doesn't explode.
I'm gonna follow suit.
Damok. What does Damok do?
It's not in the same order as the water then.
5 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Blows up in your face.
What, to both of us?
No, just to Damok.
So it's either going to be me or Mark next.
By process of elimination,
By
yes.
process of elimination,
I'm gonna switch places with Pete. Can't take many more licks.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And Pete
Mark,
doesn't
do you want to
matter.
go first or do you want me to do it?
You can.
I'll try putting mine in
speaking-
again.
Speaking of which, Pete, one sec. So you're not quite feeling yourself today, are you, Pete?
I'm just a bit disillusioned with life. At the
Do you fancy giving all of us your gold? Split.
No, that is not going to happen.
Demo.
Boris,
Demo.
you take 7 damage.
Oh, for fuck. Right, Mark, it's you. For fuck's sakes.
Go.
Sorry, I just wanted to randomly try it.
I got my stick in.
Okay, your stick. You push the staff into the energy, and it sort of holds. Seems to be okay.
So I reckon Pete should go. He's got more health than you, so if it's wrong, he'll be fine, and then we know the order.
Yeah.
So Pete's gonna stick the water up.
Demo, whilst he's distracted, use sleight of hand to steal his gold.
You're not having his fucking gold. You're killing him off, but you're not getting his gold. Or
Hey.
any of his-
The dice will decide that, Mr. DM. I mean, they won't. You decide everything.
Unless we fight something like a beholder and it disintegrates.
Pete tries to stick the staff in the water orb, and he reacts violently and lashes out at him for 8 damage.
Okay, right, so it's me again. So I'm going to try and put my orb in again and try not.
I'm having his gold.
Fucking natural 20s. Okay, so Boris, you stick the staff into the
Yep.
sphere. It slides in. There's no immediate reaction. And then what you notice is a little portal appears. I can't find the fucking buttons, man. There's the buttons. Appears in the middle of the. Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Was that the boss?
A little portal appears in this bit in the middle of the room and just sort of sits there like a Diablo 2 portal, the greatest.
And so you can actually use animated GIFs on Roll20. So if you find a portal that's an
Okay,
animated
that-
GIF, you can use it
that's
and
really cool.
and
I'll
it'll
bear that
play.
in mind for
Right.
future.
Pete needs to shove it. Pete needs to
So
shove
now
that
the-
stuff in.
he
So
needs
the
to tell me how
end-
much gold is lost.
The energy all disappears, and just this portal appears in the middle of the room.
Shall we go in it?
Yeah.
Can I use my second wind before we go in to recover?
You can use second wind in combat.
Okay.
Hit dice.
I'm gonna give Peter back a rub and ask for a healing spell.
You're going to give him a bite rub
Yeah,
and try
before
and-
we go in, can I use a hit dice to try and recover some health? Because I'm.
Well, Pete sort of says maybe we should just have first.
Maybe we should just do what?
Short rest first.
Yeah, short rest.
That was also my distraction to try and steal the gold.
Okay, I got that.
Oh, nice demo. 3.
It's going well. My last hit dice.
It's alright, unless his course is full.
Oh, we all.
I got 12. Holy shit.
you managed to half inch Pete without him noticing.
What?
All I heard was half inch. How much of a half inch?
120 gold,
120. Nice.
Pete, without him noticing.
I recovered 12 hit dice. I'm happy with that.
I've used.
You're doing it anyway, I'll do one.
I've used all mine.
So what's Pete got left in terms of spell? Yeah, spell book.
Fucking should have most of them. Unless he's burnt them all doing shit damage.
He's got 4 level 1s and 2 level 2s left. However, he has no level 1 healing. Oh, he does. Of course, he does cure wounds. Or healing word. Yeah, so we'll say he can do a cure. Damok at first level. For 5.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealthily into the portal when we go in,
And to stealthily enter the portal.
just in
I'm
case
gonna-
it makes any difference.
I'm going to try that as well, just in case it makes any difference. Because
Okay.
You never know.
Make your stealthy checks.
not very stealthy.
I'll make a stealth check.
Yep, they can all make stealth checks if you like. Let's do it. And every time you all make a stealth check, so does Pete.
So do I, and I'm just as bad as him. Oh no, that was a normal roll. So let's do another one.
Pete got a 9. Holy shit. Disadvantage on -1.
Yeah, I got 12.
Nice. Okay then. All right then. So you're all gonna stealth in.
Stealthing in.
Well, I ain't stealthing in.
Oh, you're not stealthing in.
Well, as far as you know, you are.
Mr. Metagame, as far as you know, you're stealthing.
I've just tripped through the portal.
You're the sneakiest motherfucker ever. In your head.
Sneaky bitch.
Sorry, I'm just putting you all there so I can copy your models and move you on flow.
This is when we have to fight the dickhead necromancer upstairs.
You don't know. You went through a portal and then you appear.
In hell.
In the Shadow Realm. Bloody hell, get a character model!
Who's this cloaked bitch? Why is there a big yellow line?
Yeah, Dan, your lighting's not working, mate.
Can you see everything?
We can
Oh,
see
Yeah, I
everything.
can see everything.
Oh well.
I can see where you've attempted to put your walls and doors.
They're obviously just lines I've fucking drawn. I've done that with lines I've drawn instead of dynamic lighting lines.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Right, okay, well.
Just do it quick.
Why you motion?
Just do it quick.
It's too late now, you've said it all. Just pretend you can't see. There's a little, so you can't see through this wall. It's D&D, you have to pretend. Fucking hell, man. I could have sworn I went through and checked it all. Fuck's sake. Anyway, alright then, so...
I was gonna say for future, Dan, when you're checking, just pull one of our random models on, and when with
Yeah,
those selected, press Control and L, and then you can see
Yeah,
exactly what we can see.
That's what I just did. I realised as soon as I dropped your models, I was like, shit, I'm pressing Control now, you can see the whole... Fucking hell. Anyway, alright, okay then.
Shit.
So
I
spoiler
wonder where
alert,
we're going next.
the tower doesn't appear to be uninhabited.
Let's go and have an investigate.
So yeah, let's pretend
I am.
you can't see.
I'm roaming
My
around.
my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
There's bookcases. There is. Oh, I
I'm-
shout out! I found a door.
I'm
Great
gonna
big-
start digging in this plant pot. I feel like there could be something good inside it.
Okay, there's some soil, some roots. It's kind of wet, surprisingly, and a plant. But nothing of note.
Do I know what plant it is?
It's like it's a you do. It's just it's a decorative plant. It doesn't have any sort of medicinal or alchemical tendencies. It's just purely decorative.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but just
I'm
turn
gonna
it to a
take
pot.
I'm gonna take a cutting anyway.
It'll take a cut in.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take a shit.
It's a pew flower, PUGH flower, which is just a sort of a decorative house plant.
Is it good quality soil?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
fill one of my vials up with it.
Only the finest compost. So you've got some fine compost and a cutting from a pew flower.
I have plans, don't you worry.
I'm going to make myself a pretty little garden.
Yeah, my rolls are shit, so I'm going to retire from adventure and start gardens. Fine wizard compost.
Hey, I've made a nice load of gold today. I'm happy.
Okay, so you will slowly work your way around. Just make a stealth. Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Stealth.
Stealth checks.
Fucking yeah.
Look at Pete. Fucking double natural 20.
He's matching me.
Jesus.
He's on my
Mate.
level.
How
Shit.
bad mine was.
Pete just rolled a natural 20 with a disadvantage.
And Damo rolled a natural 20 and I rolled a fucking 3.
The odds of that happening must be very low.
Yeah, pretty astronomical. 5% and 5%. It's like what is it? Like 1%? It's gotta be a fewer than that, isn't it?
It'll be less than 1, I imagine.
Oh yeah, it's like 1 in 400. It's like a quarter. Anyway,
0.25%.
yeah, it is. 1/20th and a 20th is 0.25. Right then, so you slowly make your way around, thinking you're being pretty quiet, and then you come around to quite a large set of double doors. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't see through, honestly.
Can't see anything. So
I'm gonna have a quick look for traps and check out the door without
Okay.
touching it.
Make an investigation check.
right, while I do that, I'm just gonna have to go for a quick pill.
Oh,
Oh my
Look
god.
at natural 20.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Demo, you're wasting them all before.
It's gonna be awful when it comes to combat. It's gonna be ones all over the place.
This door absolutely is trapped.
I inform the chaps we've got a trap situation,
Oh, bloody hell.
and as I say that, I attempt to disarm it.
Is Harry around?
Okay. Make a dexterity check, or your thieves' tools check, should I say? Ooh,
I'm gonna add
okay.
5 to it using my ability.
I was lucky. Yeah, okay. So you touchy moments. You panic a couple of times and nearly think trigger, but you manage to disarm the trap. You're pretty confident that you've managed to disarm it, albeit with a couple of hairy moments.
I
you
step back into the bookcase and go,
Definitely,
it's sorted, lads.
it wasn't your finest work. You know, there were a couple of little creaks, and you know, you're pretty sure that if there is anybody on the immediate other side of the door, they maybe heard you trap with the door. But you're confident you've disarmed the trap.
Yeah, I tell them it's open. It was my best work, and I just slink off back into hide between these bookshelves.
Right. Shall I just bash my way in?
Nah, we'll just walk. Just walk in. Try and have a chat with the cunt fest. The definitely others.
Do I need to do a new stealth now, Dan, or?
Yeah, we'll say everybody can make one final. Still trying to sneak.
Why are you making me do so many?
Was the door trapped?
It was.
Yeah,
I
try.
think I've disarmed it.
He's pretty sure he disarmed it.
Do I need to roll for my sneak as well?
Yeah, everybody rolling new stealthies.
Please roll better than a
There we
3.
go. Pete's back to normal. Pete got a 1.
I got a 5.
Did you get another? Oh no, I thought you got another natural 20 then.
It was close. It was
Decent
close.
roll, though. It's a decent roll. The rogue is waking up. He's roguing. The rogue is roguing.
Yeah, he's wasting it all before we get into combat.
That fucking uncanny ability or whatever it's called, where everything's a minimum of a. Okay, so you're all going to take a careful approach. So what are we doing then? So Damok's investigated the door. He told you it's trapped, but he's pretty confident he's disarmed it.
I'm just gonna sit in the back, hiding.
He's confident
Right.
he disarmed it.
As
Yeah,
being
yeah,
as
Point-
being the tankiest bloke,
Pointing
I
my ball
want to
in
be the
and
one.
ready in an action, just in case it
I'm
goes
gonna-
south, ready to shoot.
I'm
So-
going to embarrassingly delete all the little paint lines that I've drawn instead of one. Oh yeah, sorry, Pete can come as well, can he?
I should just kick the door down and go, I'm back, baby.
What up, bitch?
Right, so I'm going to stand at the front of the door, getting ready to open it, being the tankiest boy.
What's Pete's armor class?
18.
Maybe he should be with Orzor because he might be able to tank stuff with having such a high armor class.
You also don't really give a fuck if he dies, you mean?
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not.
If he dies, I can steal his gold.
What's left of it?
I'll
You,
find
you,
it.
you, you don't know that. You don't know his gold's gone poof.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, so what's the deal? What's the plan?
I'm just watching for shit going south.
I'm moving behind these two because I can tank quite a bit. Hopefully, if these two open the door, at least then I got a decent shot. If we can't enter dialogue with this necromancing bitch.
So, right, seeing as everyone appears to be in position, I'm going to open the door.
You're going to open the door.
Are you gonna open both doors or just one? Are you gonna do the Aragorn thing and open both doors?
I will try and signal to Pete or ask Pete to open the other door.
At the same time,
Yeah.
what, you're going to push the door? You're going to kick the door?
We'll push it open. We don't know anyone. We don't know if anything's in here or not. So we'll just sort of open it.
Okay, so you push the door. It's not locked. It just and opens up. And entering the room, apparently expecting you, a mage-looking fellow on the opposite side of the room stood by the desk,
Sat there.
already looking at you, seemingly expecting you. And he sort of says, he stood there and looks at you, he says, you took your time.
You what?
Sorry. Fucking Discord, man. He says,
No, I heard what you said. That was my response.
Right, okay.
You what?
He doesn't respond to that.
Well, if it wasn't for your fucking traps, would have been here sooner.
Just a bit of fun.
Fucking fun. That's bullshit.
What do you want?
We've been sent by Lyra to check up on you.
Ah, Lyra. Keen, but ineffective. What does Lyra want?
What does Lyra actually want?
She just asked you to come and check on the tower, I believe. Let me just check.
Yeah, Lyra sent us because of
Yeah,
Let me see. What did she say?
All I've got is investigate because dodgy shit's happening.
Yeah, she asked you to investigate the tower. Band.
Oh.
He asked us to do
Can
what?
She asked you to investigate the tower, but she told you that it's abandoned.
Yeah, Lara told us to come here, check on the tower. She said it was abandoned.
Always poking her nose in where she wanted.
Well, she might not be wanted, but there was lots of strange things going on around this tower, so that's why she wanted us to come and check, considering it looks like a fucking dead zone.
Strange. That's a matter of opinion. I don't think it's strange.
Wow, fucking ghosts are.
What was the name of the other fella that this guy didn't like again?
Ronan. So Ronan is the Archmage. Oh, well, I should have fucking had spoiled it, haven't I?
No, you said he
No.
was.
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
already
no.
said that.
No, we already said
We
that.
already said that.
Yeah.
Because
We-
I
Yeah,
didn't tell you that this. I didn't tell you who this guy was.
No, you didn't. You haven't told us who this guy is.
No, he just basically told us who this guy is.
He has now.
I really wasn't paying attention.
The poltergeists only cause issues for those less capable of solving my riddle.
Well, they didn't cause any problems. It was just an annoyance. So, who are you, friend?
Your riddles had a lot of red herrings in them.
But I'm Mikan. This is my tower.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that you can't expect us to solve a puzzle when you chuck in elements that aren't really solutions.
What's the question? Why the fuck are you fiddling with dead people?
Oh, what's going on? Has everybody just gone off?
It appears everyone's just gone off roll 20.
Yeah, shit.
WTF?
I'm sure
Yeah, I'm
Sounds
I'm here, but no one else is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
same.
here, but nobody else is.
Roll
Interesting.
20 being a cunt.
Give it the old refresher-oo.
It's detecting my swearing.
You
No
are
swearing in D&D.
No swearing, guys.
You've ruined my vision.
Got some portraits back.
Everything's grayscaled for me, and I have no other players on the map.
Try refreshing.
Have
Yeah,
I,
I've refreshed
I
everything's
entered another
fine now.
dimension? Can Roll20 access your microphone? Can it suck my balls?
Fuck my balls.
There we go. Back. So where were we, Mikan? You saucy devil.
Give me a sec.
Did you mean the voice to sound like John? Thingy, by the way?
Who?
John.
John?
The voice was...
That wasn't my intention.
He did.
Why do you think I burst out laughing before I tried?
For the sake of purposes.
Yeah, for the sake of purposes.
For the sake of purposes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry. So are we all back on there? Can we all see? Oops,
Yes,
let's turn
back
the
on.
microphone off.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so Ozog's in response to what Ozog said. In response, he says, "Well, I didn't expect the likes of you to solve anything."
What are you trying to say?
He was talking to Ozog.
I was just piping up from the back.
What do you mean, you people?
Oh, that's racist, that! I'm gonna...
Well, in my experience, most are stupid, but I more meant meathead types like you. Why is it
Well-
still showing up? Can you hear me in Roll20 as well or not? Because it's
Oh.
No, I can just hear you through Discord,
that's
it's
okay.
fine.
It's because my portrait is showing the little like blue bar that expands with your volume, but I've turned it off. So anyway, not to worry.
Strange.
Winch. The music's fucking
I
stuff.
feel like it should be a feature. I feel like it should be a feature with Discord that, because I know it used to be a thing where it was sort of disable like in-game voices and stuff for games that you were in. If you
Anyway.
use Discord.
What's occurring then? What's the crack? What we're feeling?
I'm staying hidden and waiting for shit to go south. film.
Cheers, Demo.
So
That's why I'm not saying anything. I'm stealthy.
Is there any reason why you're wasting?
You cut out then.
So, for fuck's sake, man.
You need a new fucking microphone.
It's nothing to do with my microphone. It's shitty Discord.
You're the only one that's doing it, though.
So why are
have you got noise suppression? No, you've not got noise suppression turned on, have you?
No.
Noise suppression's on automatically. You can't turn it off.
I mean, it's on Discord. It's not. It's always it's turned on. It's turned on for me because I've turned it on.
Yeah, that noise suppression would have stopped us hearing that fart that you just did.
Yeah. Noise suppression would have also stopped us from hearing Dan's keyboard.
Yeah, we should ruin the game. So
Yeah,
come on,
ruin it,
he's asked you why you're here wasted it.
We've been sent here. So what's going on?
What exactly does Lyra want?
We don't actually know. Should we get her out of Damo's crotch and show her? Show him? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Sorry, love. What is it that you actually wanted us to do again?
So what? I mean, Damok has the orb.
Oh, that's true. And Damo's hidden, so we can't exactly do it.
From my hiding place, I'm going to roll the orb gently across the floor towards Boris, stealthily.
Okay.
I'm going to use my mage hand to stick it in his back pocket. That's what I'm going to do. That makes more sense.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Nice.
Fucking look at Damo getting all these good rolls. Like, could you imagine? Do you remember from the first time we did this? Damo's rolls were just all terrible.
They don't tend to be bad when it doesn't count really, unless I'm dicking around, and then they seem to be alright.
Okay, so you take your mage hand, take the orb, and as it's floating over towards Boris. I mean, Boris, you sort of catch this Ozog and Pete, you definitely Mick and although fucking hell, man. So this person stood in the fucking room.
You've already told us who he is, you dickhead.
Yeah, we
of course
asked
I
him.
did. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, we
Fucking
asked
hell,
him.
man. Yeah, okay. So he sort of glances up behind both Ozog and Pete towards you, Boris, but not quite looking at you, and raises his hand and with a little sort of arcane, draws a little arcane sigil in the air, and Damok, you find your mage hand dispelled, and the orb just straight to Mikan, and he sort of looks at it and chuckles to himself. Such an amateur, and it just dissolves in his hand.
What?
This is the
This
little
is the orb
scrying orb that
Lyra.
Lyra gave you, that she's been using to sort of look in on you and help out. So this is how she's been following you.
Well, this is gonna go tits up.
So I ask again, why are you?
We came to investigate the tower as Lyra asked us to. We're being paid to do it. We came to investigate, so what the fuck are you doing? What's that big massive glow thing in front of you?
What are your intentions?
Like, you wouldn't understand.
Try it in layman's terms, bitch.
I don't need to answer to you. Please leave. I will not ask nicely again.
Well, we
And
can't have
he
you.
sees you pull your tape measure out.
It's
joking, I'm
easy
joking.
for-
I'm
it's
joking.
easy
Well, we
for
can't have
me
you.
to
Just,
take
we've noticed in the books that you've been delving into a bit of necromancy. We can't be having that.
What is it to you?
Well, it's undead.
Necromancy has not been explored enough.
Yeah, but if you want to fuck
There are
corpses,
benefits.
graveyard.
What the fuck corpses did you say?
Oh yeah. Do you like shagging dead people then? Is that what you necromancers are about and that?
I tire of this. I've asked, you've ignored, so I shall make you leave.
Ah, he's a
And at that
necromancer. He's
point,
coming right for us.
Everybody needs to roll some initiative.
Yeah.
Right, do I
Fight
get
time. That took a long while to get to a fight time. I should have just got an hour with him.
do I get my free shot because I was readying my action?
You do not. He knew you were coming. He heard the fiddling with the door. So as he says this, he sort of clicks his fingers, and then in the portal in front of him, like a sort of
Why did
all
you
the
roll-
energy starts to coalesce, and in front of him appears a great big wraith.
What the
Fucking
fuck?
jobby.
It's
Now we need to
fucking
roll some initiative.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Come on. Oh, I'm on the fucking thing again.
Is there a way that we can roll initiative?
Well, there is, but why? This just does it for you. It sticks you all. You can roll initiative.
Why am I always fucking last?
You're not.
Let's have some-
You weren't last
some
last
initiative.
time.
I get +3 to mine, and I always roll badly. Surprise, surprise! When it matters.
And the red goes first. This is gonna suck.
Good job we got the tanks at the front.
Yep. Can't find my bursting arrow though, which is gonna suck.
Strong boys.
Okay, so first up we've got this.
What? Where's this music
big
from?
ghosty- It's from Final Fantasy 9.
I thought I recognised the music.
The wraith is going to take a walk straight up and take some swings with this great big ghosty sword at little Petey Pops.
Pete's just gonna get melted now.
Over with a 15, Pete manages to parry it away with the shield. He's going to take another swing. Is that another 15? Oh, that's
Yeah.
disappointing. Okay, yeah, so Pete manages to parry away both of them. So even when we're trying to get him killed. And that is the end of the white. Ozog.
Right, I'm gonna rage.
Going to wage.
Gonna be a fancy rage.
So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I take. Oh, I just clicked a thing.
No, you shouldn't be able to do.
I was trying to look for where my rages were so I could take it off.
It's to the right hand side.
Oh
of where
yeah, I
you
see it now. I'll take my rage damage. I'm gonna batter him with my great axe +1.
Okay, make an attack roll. Fuck it, it doesn't matter, I'll just let you see the white rolls. 18 hits. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, yeah. So you take a solid swing at him, but you get that it didn't do quite as much damage as you expected it to. But not quite the same as with lessened damage. It was a good strong hit. It took, it definitely took him back a bit, but yeah, not quite the full force that he used to dealing. What are you doing next?
I don't think there is anything I can do.
Your second attack.
He can't do a second attack. He used his bonus action to rage.
Yeah, so I've got to then go into a frenzy.
You just go into a frenzied rage when you go into a rage.
Yeah,
But you can
don't have a
select
bonus
either.
attack.
Oh,
You don't have.
You don't have
bonus
switch
attack.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry to interrupt. I got my action surge back when we did a short rest before. I didn't realise.
Is it a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything he has is
Wow. Okay, shit. No wonder fighters are so good. Okay. Right then, so take your turn off, Ozog.
Yeah, sorry.
Which brings us to PD.
Bless you.
What
that was Charlotte. She exploded.
Right.
No, just a nose explosion.
Okay, so that's PD gonna do. Pete is gonna guiding bolt this mother right up his butt. And with the 16, he's gonna hit.
Fucking hell.
Holy shit. Pretty sure guiding bolt does extra damage against undeads as well, doesn't it?
If it says on his character sheet that he's got vulnerability to radiant, then yes.
No, it doesn't. Oh, I'm on, it says he's got no vulnerabilities.
Oh my, he must be super
Maybe
undead.
maybe the ghosty type ones don't. It's just the zombie skelly type ones. I don't know. No, it just has immunities and resistances. Yeah, okay. But still, he absolutely is not resistant to 14 fucking radiant damage. What a beast. What a beast. And that also means that the next
attack against him has
The
advantage.
old advantage.
What he was going to say.
just in time for Damok to make a fuck up.
Even with advantage.
Fly, my pretty.
What did you say, Mark?
No.
17 hits.
It was nearly a fuck up.
Yeah, so again, you good solid shot into him. But again, you get the damage effect.
Repeat that one, please.
You hit him, it takes him aback a bit, but you get the impression of damage as you would normally expect from your little sneak attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna fire an arrow at Shits McGee over in the corner.
At the wizard.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Let me just make sure I've got certain things clicked. Yeah. Just a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
Because on my global attack modifier, it's got archery 2, -5 for sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to do an arcane shot, I click grasping arrow. I can't do sharpshooter and grasping arrow at the same time, can I?
I think you can, yeah.
Holy shit, I actually can. This should be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Sure
after
you
you
can.
Roll that.
Yeah. 22. Nice. Yeah, I mean, that hits.
How was that 22?
But it's 22 minus the 3.
Oh, is it?
18.
Okay, yeah, 19 still.
19, yeah.
17 fucking damage, holy shit. What the fuck?
27. That's an awesome amount of damage.
Sorry, 27 damage, yeah.
I fired my last
grasping
arcane shot.
arrow as well. Yeah. Okay. Holy shit.
Black.
27?
Take that, you little mage bitch.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, that
And
arrow
also
catches
as well, I got all
Bloody
my
hell.
arcane shots back when I short rested.
Which shot did you use then?
Grasping arrow.
Right. I was say the blasting one would have hit Orzog and Pete.
That's why I didn't
No,
do
he
it.
shot
No,
the
I'm
wizard,
fighting
shot the wizard,
fighting
not
the wizard.
not the big ghost.
That's why it's poison. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, arrow take. No, he really did not.
You what?
The arrow takes him right, goes right through his shoulder and sort of knocks. And he's gone from sort of looking really pretty confident and sort of, yeah, very much looking down on you to.
He's panicking though.
Your mic fucking cut out for most of that.
Sorry.
It keeps cutting out. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to use my action surge to fire another shot at the wraith in front of me.
Okay.
Do I roll it at a disadvantage because it's a wraith or not?
Don't believe.
You don't believe?
It's not invisible, so you don't have disadvantage.
Okay, no worries. 17.
Yep, 17 hits. Holy shit, man! Oh yeah, fucking sharpshooter. Is that? Why is it only saying -3?
Because he's got his archery. He's got his archery of +2.
So he rolled a 14. He gets +3 for his dex, 2 for his proficiency. Oh yeah, and then 2 for archery minus.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So yeah, it is right. So that's the 17. The math,
Okay, yeah.
math checks out.
Yep. So yeah, again, good solid hit. Quite do as much damage as you expect. A hit like that to do. But definitely a solid hit, and the wraith felt it.
And I've definitely pissed the mage off as well.
Oh yeah. I keep calling it a wraith. It's a white.
It's a whack.
That makes much difference to you at this stage. Okay, so that's
A wraith would do, I think.
Maurice done.
Yeah, sorry, I need to take my thing. Done. Now
Okay,
it's
that brings us to the Magi boy. Who, he's definitely panicking a little bit now.
I'll just remind you, its speed is reduced by 10 feet. It takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time. On each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting. The target or any creature that can reach it can use its action to remove the brambles with a successful strength athletics check against your arcane shot save DC. Otherwise, the brambles last for a minute until you use this option again.
Okay, cool. Alright then. Okay, so what's he gonna do?
Oh, you're good?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just deciding.
Sorry, I just have to keep making sure there's
No, it's
audio,
okay.
just so there's like just to make sure my internet's not killed itself.
Yeah, you're right. Right, okay. So he's gonna. So he sort of raises his hand up. Again, draws a little sort of funny arcane symbol in the air, and I need Orzog to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Fucking hell, dude.
What's this?
He appears to be casting a spell at Orzog. So to a Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. So you tense up, and you're frozen in place, unable to. I mean, you're still breathing, you're still there, but you can't move at all.
Oh dear.
And then he's going to. What's he going to do? He's going to take a small vial out from his pouch and sip it down. Yeah, and he's gonna stay put, shuffle about a bit back there and stay put. Which ends his turn and brings us to Gilbin.
Let's take a look.
Inside a
So-
book.
Ironically, yes. So what
Oh, right. Sorry. Look at these spells.
spellbook? Can I use catapult on one of the random vials sat on one of those random desks and lob it at him? Be near me. I'm just gonna double check.
Within range. 60 feet, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
You're going to lob it where, sorry?
At the wizard.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So make a spell attack. I guess it's a spell attack, is it?
Yeah. I know I cast that. Oh,
Oh, is that not a spell attack? You just have
He needs to do a deck save, does the guy.
okay. Okie dokie dokie. Okay. What does it do if he successfully dodges? Nothing.
fuck you.
Does it do nothing?
I don't know, I'm checking. Spellbook's for fucking shit.
Say all about it. Is on a fail save.
On its failed save, it strikes the target.
I'm guessing it misses then.
Yeah, just misses them. No damage.
Okay. Doggo's gonna bite the wraith. Or try
Okay,
to.
make an attack. $17 hits. Yeah. Okay. I mean, he makes contact. That barely makes the wraith flinch. You get the impression it's it really didn't mind that attack too much at all.
That's me. I'm starting to think offensive spells aren't fucking worth it with this class. Because it's done fuck all every time I've used it.
I mean, you're early on.
Yeah, I don't,
Not
that's
that
the
high,
best
is it?
offensive spell I get access to.
I mean, it was still a decent shout against the mage, because you should stands to reason the mage probably doesn't have a massive dexterity
dex.
score. But right, okay, so that brings us to the Wraithy Poo. So what's he gonna do? Okay, so he is going to make a life drain attack against Petey. He has to make a Constitution save.
No attack roll?
No,
Does it? No. Yeah.
no attack roll. You just get a save. Which Petey does not make with that. Well, it does need an attack roll, but it hits anyway.
I can impose disadvantage on it with the dog.
Okay, then are you doing that?
Yeah.
$15. That's lucky. Yeah, okay, that misses then. Does it just do the one attack, or does it do every attack you do that round?
Are you sure? Check. It says the defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature. One, no, it's just add
Yeah,
disadvantage.
okay. All right then. So, frustrated at Felix sort of barking away and getting in his way. Felix with his
Fuck
sword.
you.
14?
I don't think that hits him. Armor class, what the fuck is on this stupid thing? Yeah, 15.
15. Yeah, okay, that misses. Okay, that was disappointing. Okay, that's his turn. So Ozog, you're still completely.
Let's just skip my turn, shall we?
And at the end of your turn, you can attempt to make another wisdom saving throw.
And I'll lose my rage, don't I?
You do.
If he doesn't take... Oh, he loses it because it's already his turn, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Should have done the explosive shot, Joss.
Why?
Because it hurt him, and he stays in a rage if he's hurt.
I wasn't aiming for the wraith. I was aiming for the thingy dude. They're too far away to be hurt by it.
So you can make another wisdom saving throw. If you resist. Which unfortunately with that you do not. So you're still frozen, paralysed. Which brings us to Petey. I don't think Pete can do anything about that. So what's Pete gonna do? Pete's just gonna swing his hammer wildly at the ghosty boy. And hits with the 19 because Pete rolls like a fucking boss when he's not here. Or in fact, yeah. Again, he swings clean and hits the wraith, but he doesn't really react at all to his attack. Damok?
I'm gonna move in and try and stick it with the old swords.
Start some chopping. 20 hits, 12 does not.
Oh, 1 sec.
Nice. Yeah, another you clean contact, definitely make a hit. He feels it. It's not quite doing as much damage as you usually expect.
Wow, what a douchebag.
What he's just got nipped away, hasn't he?
So how's the weather? How is the weather?
Miserable.
It's very clement.
Oh. Speaking of which, has anyone here ever heard about the conspiracy theory that Australia isn't real?
No.
What?
Can't say that.
There are some people out there that believe that Australia isn't a real country, and that it was made to cover up like the British killing a load of convicts or something like that.
Yeah, these sound like inbred idiots.
I mean, the story
Yeah,
is
so-
that the majority of the population of Australia, British criminals, that was used as like a fucking prison colony.
So it's like so what I like to say to these people, it's like, so there's this one guy who like makes a load of videos, and I've started leaving comments like, what is a Sydney, or what is a Melbourne,
Sorry.
just shit like that.
Right, mate, it's your turn.
Right. Apologies for that. Should I fire at the dude or should I fire at the wraith?
Whatever you want.
Healer's choice.
Is Orzog still frozen? Yeah.
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 Should I try and put a fucking arrow through this guy's face?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll fire at the wizard.
We're going to make an attack roll.
He's not going to be a fucking wizard for much longer.
What the fuck, man? Yeah.
Critical hit.
Are you going to make that then one of your explosive shots as well, Joss?
Oh,
Since
did
it's
he
a
click
crit.
it? I didn't click it.
No, but
No, you
it's
choose
your
after
move
you
to
hit.
be clear after you.
You can choose now. That's part of your
Yeah.
class.
You
Can I
choose
actually?
Yeah.
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 That's the ability. That's why it's really fucking
I mean,
strong.
I've lost my
Yeah,
rage, I
let's
guess.
well, fuck it, I'm gonna do his burst now and try and blow him into pulp. How would I do this now? Because if I click longbow 1 now,
That'll roll the crit damage. Just make sure you've ticked the arrow that you want to use. It should.
I'll try it, see if it
should-
works. It might not
should
work.
Yeah, so yes, Lou, you did lose your bit, because you haven't dealt or taken.
Yeah, I know that. I know that I've lost
Yeah,
it.
did
I was just saying that in case that was the reason.
30 damage?
That
30 fucking damage.
It definitely worked.
Holy shit.
And
Ah.
anyone within, what is it?
Oh look, is that doubled?
It's already in double.
That is why he's rolled the extra dice. The sharpshooter doesn't get double because it's not a roll.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or anything within 10 feet. Is that white within 10 feet?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, 10 feet is 2 squares.
Have I just turned him into pulp?
Near enough. So again, a second arrow straight through the other shoulder. That sort of drops to his knees. He's looking really quite panicked now. Yeah, definitely. He was pretty confident coming into this, but then these 2 fucking javelins you've just shot at him.
And Zeus has come along and just lobbing bolts
Left
at
him, yeah, really quite a mess.
I can't believe I got a nat 20 on that. Ridiculous.
Fucking hell, man.
Right. Wizard
Right.
turn.
So even though Pete's leaving, I'm going to have to balance all the encounters on fucking arcane archers. Damn. Right, okay, so
Everything's resistant to fucking magical archery.
that brings us to Micken's turn, who's now looking really. He's sort of down on his knees. He's got these 2 arrows clean through his shoulders. He's struggling to use
Oh,
his
gosh.
hand at all. So he sort of composes himself slightly, and again starts drawing some magical runes in front of him. Not one that you recognise, and then all of a sudden he's enveloped in a bubble, sort of a big sphere of energy. That seems to give him a little bit more confidence, but he's essentially just trapped in a bubble. That's all he can do.
right, DPS phase over, guys. Got to clear the ads.
Gelbin.
Righty ho ho. Right. Well, Doggo's gonna bite that ghost again because he doesn't want to get hit by walking away. No, he's not.
Yeah, that misses.
I'm gonna try shooting him in the face
Okay.
with my bow.
21 hits. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so again, a clean hit. It seems to react to it, but again, you get the impression that it does less damage than you would normally expect.
Please.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so. That's all I can do.
Okay. Brings us back to the whitey white. The little white man is going to make. He's going to make a life drain attack against Damok, I guess. We've just come up and started flailing swords at him. 15?
Negatory, my friend.
Damn.
Fucking hell, this race shit, innit?
This fucking is shit, isn't it?
Just to be safe, Doggo's going to impose disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. He's going to make another attack at Damok. Frustrated that he just dodged out, but this one with his long sword. Sorry, disadvantage. Disadvantage. $13, that's going to miss, isn't it? What a fucking
That definitely
disappointment,
misses.
man. This guy was supposed to be cool.
What, he was supposed to fucking one-tap us?
He's supposed to be decent, but apparently can't hit for shit.
I'm just gonna, at the end of my turn, do a wisdom check again.
Yeah, okay. Make another wisdom saving throw.
Does this guy not have to like lose concentration after getting hit like loads of times?
Oh shit, yeah, I should have done a concentration check. Let me just do that. Alright.
After nearly having his shoulder blade blown out.
Yeah, only for the second one, because of course the first one before he cast the spell. What did he take in the second shot? 20, 30. No, he's okay. He makes it.
What?
So yeah, sorry, a wisdom saving throw 14. So you're still frozen, I'm afraid.
So
Paralyzed.
frozen.
Brings us to Pete. He's going to take another swing with his old warhammer. But with a 7, he's going to miss. Damok.
Just gonna go the old stabby.
They both hit.
Well, that could have been better.
Yeah, taking the hits, it's definitely cutting through. It's seems to be affecting his form, but again, damage seems to be, less than you expect. But it's starting to, it's the Wraith's form is starting to shift a bit, and it doesn't look quite as well, kept together as it has done. Starting to flicker a little bit, almost in and out of existence. Is that you all done, Damok?
It sure is. Alright, buddy.
Right. Boris.
Boris.
Josie.
Oh, sorry.
You're up.
I'll fire at the white now, considering that dickhead's in a bubble of shenanigans.
Okay.
He's in a bubble of GM protection.
I'm suspecting it's the actual spell that does that.
It is,
not,
it
not
is a
just-
spell. He cast a spell. This is not plot armor.
I'm sure I know what spell it is, but Damok doesn't have a fucking clue.
19. It's
19 does hit.
15 damage.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So again, you it hits. The form is definitely affected. Dissipates, or past, and then reforms again. But similar to before, the damage is a little bit less than maybe you expected. You expected more of a reaction than that. And it's again the white is sort of flickering in and out of existence. It's starting to look a little bit rough. Which brings us to Mikan. So he sort of clearly, a bit surprised by what's happened. He expected this to be a walkover. And now he's in his little bubble. He's, you're stronger than I thought. Well, he drew the sad face. That put me off.
Huh?
Who drew that sad face?
Where?
You can tell with what colour it is. Who
Oh,
drew
it's
it?
red. Who's red? Nobody's red.
You.
I'm brown.
Wow.
Red to me.
Anyway, must have been before we all had to refresh or something. Anyway, back to it. So yeah, so you're stronger than I thought. But I'm sure we'll meet again. And at that, he takes a scroll out from his pouch, and as he starts reading it, the scroll starts to glow. And as he finishes the incantation, he disappears.
Poof! The magic dragon.
Poof!
Son of a bitch. Probably should have one-shot him.
Which brings us to Gelbin.
Yay! Right, I think it's only one thing to do, bro. And it's Doggo's gonna doggo, and I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay. Make
I'll
some
do-
attackies.
Wait first. Pow!
14 does not hit.
Fuck you.
Wait. Sorry. 14 does hit. My apologies.
Boom! Headshot.
Boom headshot. Yeah. Not quite headshot. I mean, yeah. So Felix gets a good solid bite on him, but it doesn't do as much damage as you expect. 12 does not hit. Oh, it was you. Sorry.
That was my
Felix
cross.
misses. You hit, but it doesn't do quite as much. Does a bit more than maybe Felix, but not quite as much as you expect.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Mr. Whitey Poos is going to take an attack. I'm going to attack. Paralyzed. An auto crit in melee.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, you just get advantage, I think.
Incapacitated. Attack rolls have advantage, yeah. Oh, it's which is the one that's auto crit?
It's when he's prone, I think. Or unconscious.
What does hold person do? Because that's the one that does it.
That's the attack. It's whole person.
I'd say that just stuns him though, doesn't it, I think?
No, I think it said paralyzed. Let's have a look. Paralyzed for the duration.
Paralysed attack rolls against creature of advantage. Any attack that hits is an auto crit.
Oh, so that's if it hits within 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So he's gonna make a life drain attack at Ozog.
Oh boy.
18.
Yes.
Okay. So then we need to figure out how we double these dice. So that does 14 damage. And your maximum life is reduced by 14.
So what?
Oh, that's if he fails his constitution.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, you make a constitution.
Okay.
Okay, so you're fine. So your maximum life is not reduced, but you still take the. Well, no, sorry, it's reduced. Oh, it's necrotic. It's all necrotic, so you take the full 14.
He's not raging anymore anyway, so.
Of course, yeah. And then he's gonna make a sword attack at. So, it's gonna have to be Ozog. I hate anybody else.
Disadvantage.
Well, he has advantage, so we'll.
Make it normal then.
Well, I'll make a normal one then, because I've already rolled the advantage. 12. I'm guessing misses.
It does.
You're a nicer DM than me. I would have just used that first roll.
Well, that's a good shout actually, because it does tell you which is the first roll, but never
It
mind.
does.
Right, okay. Ozog, so again you miss your turn, still paralysed. So at the end of your turn you get to make.
And a yeet. Yep. Skip.
Yeah, that fails.
Is that still in effect if he's fucked off?
You don't know where he is.
Oh, you said he disappeared.
He did disappear. As far as you're
But
concerned.
it could be like behind us or in Ozog's ass. It could be anywhere. We just don't know.
He's playing Super Monkey Ball at the moment. Two's turn, isn't it?
Oh, and also I didn't need to roll a bloody.
It's all a Pete's
concentration
turn.
check because whole person is not concentration.
No.
Nope.
Oh, it's a fire and forget. I didn't know what spell you were using, so.
It's just an enchantment.
That's fucking bullshit.
PD. He's just gonna do his crazy warhammer. Gonna use a healing word on. I suppose that's what he would do after he just took that big, evilly looking strike from the monster dude. Maybe a second level healing word. 6. Ozog heals for 6. Did you get that, Louis?
Uh,
That brings us to Damok.
sorry, I'm sorry. I was miles away, dude.
You healed for 6.
Oh, Pete's still got his action. That it's a bonus action
Oh shit!
for
Of course
the
it
Healy
is.
word.
Sorry. Yes, it is. So then he's gonna take a swing with the old hammy ham. And hit, because standard, he always does. For a whopping 5 damage. Reduced. Okay, Damok.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okie dokie.
Come over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to give him a bit of a lightning chromatic orb.
Lightning chromatic orb. Okay, cool. Yeah, that hits.
Bloody hell!
Zapparinod. I'm pretty sure the old boy does not get no to the old lightning. He does not.
I thought I'd try something different. Stabbing him wasn't being very effective.
So that whops him for. That's a decent shot. So yeah, so now you your lightning based chromatic orb at his back, and it hits him, and his form is physically shoved by that, shaken by that, and it definitely seems to be one of the more effective attacks you've made against him throughout this encounter. Boris?
Yes. I'm gonna loose another bow into him. Not on that.
Oof.
Yeah, that's just going to sail straight over him.
Big oof.
Biggest of oofs.
Can you see the little fucking circle?
Yes.
You can, the little red circle.
No, I can't see a red circle, no.
That's okay then.
I can see a red sad face.
Where's that now? Who the fuck keeps drawing red sad faces?
I'm guessing someone keeps changing the colour to red, drawing a face, and then changing the colour back, possibly.
Is that Demo's bloody... Hasn't he got another account on this for like...
My other account's light blue.
Oh, no, I'm light blue.
Yeah, but my other account's like a bit of a darker light blue.
Anyway. Right, yeah, so... yeah, so Mikan takes his turn. You don't notice anything. Make perception checks. We'll say Gelbin and Boris.
Perception checks.
Mm-hmm. What? Alright, sorry. Yeah, you don't notice anything? Gelbin?
I want to do something, but it's wouldn't make sense to do it. So I can't.
What's that?
A 35 here.
Oh, right, okay. Why would it not make sense to do it?
With the
You saw
intention
him.
of making some invisible fucker visible.
I mean, you saw him disappear.
Yeah, but the only place I can put it that's in our general vicinity is gonna affect all of us in a bad way as well.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair.
It gives advantage on attacks against people inside it, unless they pass a certain save. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use some magic because I have not used magic in any encounter apart from this one and the last one. So, not that one. Oh, it's only a 20-foot cube. So, yeah. That's actually quite big, isn't it? So I'll do it sort of like that. So 20-foot cube that way, so it gets all around here.
Everybody's going. Okay, so we'll take the purple square.
Purple square's too big.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Why, what's happening?
I'm casting a spell.
That's 20 feet square, I think. No.
That's 15.
There you go. So it's like, hey, why are you doing it like that? Purple.
Yeah, it's like a bit essentially slightly to the left. So it covers that gap next to Ozog.
Like that?
To the way.
That's the right.
Stage left.
Yeah, that's your character's left. Okay. So what, you're sticking a fairy fire there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's my fucking spell up now? Any creature inside the area when the spell is cast is outlined in light. If it fails a dexterity saving for the duration of its effect, they're shedding the dim light in 10-foot radius. Any attack against them get advantage.
So the white fails the guy. The white fails its dex save. So it's all glowing shit.
And he has advantage on the next attack against him.
Okay.
Did that hit the other guy?
It did not.
Yeah.
But Pete also goes dex saves.
Oh, Ozog
Make
can't because he's
the dex
paralysed.
save.
Nope.
Of course, yeah, you just fail.
You know, you've got a sexy glow on now, buddy. You look fabulous.
And Petey Pops also fails. Okay, so is that you done? Or is
No.
the
Doggo's gonna fight the white.
Okay. 18 hits.
Good fucking job, he had advantage. Shame it's not gonna do that much.
Yep, okay. Any your turn.
Yeah. I've got a sneaking suspicion that cunt's running for the fucking stairs.
Okay, the whitey poos is going to go. Saying that it's the only thing that's bringing him any kind of success. It's going to keep wailing on that paralyzed. Are you imposing disadvantage?
Yeah.
13 to miss. He's going to attack with his sword. 19, I'm guessing, is a hit.
Yes.
That's a crit, isn't it? So that's what was the dice? That's 12 slashing damage. Ozog.
Did you not impose disadvantage, or was it advantage?
He has advantage anyway,
Right.
so Mark gave him disadvantage on his. But he still had advantage on his second attack. So 12 damage there, and then that's him done.
Yep.
And then we're on a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking do the thing.
Fucking hell.
Nope. Petey. He's just going to take a swing with his.
It's an advantage.
Is it?
It's
Oh,
all
of course.
attacks.
Yeah, of course. Do another anyway, but he's hit. Ooh, nearly a 20. Teasing you. Holy shit, that's a good roll. Okay, so Pete takes a good Oh, fuck no, just one off Pete. I know we want to kill him, but let's not make himself.
Just sits and flagellates his face with his mace.
So he takes a swing clean through the wraith. Strong hit, but again, the damage seems to be a little bit. Damok?
Giving it the old lightning jobber.
19 hits.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy shit.
boom! That's a good
yeah,
roll.
okay. Okay, how do you want to do this? With
And the ball of lightning smashes in the back of his head, boring through, and then like comes out of his face hole, and then his head explodes.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's him definitely gone. Blown away with that magic juju.
Voodoo, you voodoo bitch.
So, anything else you want to do?
I want to see if I can look for the other cunt.
It's not your turn.
That's me done.
Bodies.
Shall I investigate to see if I can find this other guy? See if he's still around.
Say, make up. Where are you looking?
In my immediate surrounding areas, perhaps, in case he tried to slip by with like a stealth spell.
Okay, make a perception check. Okay, yeah, I mean, you're pretty confident. Been keeping an eye, you've been suspicious since he disappeared, and you're pretty sure that nothing's come past, or at least not exited the room.
So he could still be sat in the room invisibly. I can't really do much else, so I'll just move there.
Hold your action.
Hmm?
Hold your action.
What does that mean?
You can hold it for a trigger of your choosing.
Yeah, so you can choose an action like attack, and you can say, I'm going to hold my attack until I see him.
Okay, I'll hold my attack until I see him then.
But you have to choose a specific action, so you can't just say, I'm holding my action. You can hold an attack or a specific
No, I said
spell
I'll hold my attack till I see him.
Okay, fine. So then you just pass your turn. And if he shows up, Kelvin?
1 minute. I'm gonna walk over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action.
Oh, you're holding
Hold attack.
for...
Him becoming visible.
Okay. Pass your turn then.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that shit.
What's up? So I'm sorry, 12 is a fail. Pete, what the fuck's Pete gonna do? What's Pete got at his disposal?
Does he have fairy fire?
He does not.
Fuck.
No, it's not a lot picking. He's just gonna sort of shrug his shoulders and say, I think it's gone.
Damok's gonna run around like a tornado spinning around with his swords.
Oh, I'm gonna move there and then cast Detect Magic.
That makes sense.
Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. So you cast Detect Magic. Again, you've got the usual... The orb that you stood... The glyphs drawn beneath the orb are absolutely magical in nature.
That's the area of spell effect I put on for you,
Yeah.
Dan.
However, you don't detect any sort of... You don't detect Mikan. So the orb and the glyphs on the floor under beneath it.
So no magical loot. Damn.
No magical loot.
That woman fucking lied, didn't she? You can have all the loot inside. Great stuff, thanks. Fuck all's here.
As my bonus action, I yell them and tell them like, I've just detected magic and they're not here. As far as my poultry wizard skills go, anyway.
Just.
Sorry.
Joss, you're up. What's up?
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what to do.
If in doubt, chug a potion.
So for now, so Damok has sort of investigate. A few of you have investigated.
The people
that
investigate
he's,
for loot, yeah.
that he's gone.
Can I investigate for loot?
You can, and nobody's done that just yet. Damok detected if there's anything magical.
Still fucking frozen.
What? Damn. Okay.
Still fucking frozen.
Yep.
What's frozen?
Louis.
Oh yeah, you are still frozen. You can make a.
You can make a what?
Another wisdom saving throw. I think it does only last a minute, so you'll get out of it before long. Yeah, it's only a minute. Oh, it is.
My God, that was immensely unfun.
So yeah, I will say that so you know, another sort of 15-20 seconds, you get function of your body returns to you, and you're no longer paralyzed. Boris, with an investigation like that, you find a pouch containing 200 gold.
Ooh.
And you find, amongst other bits of documents and books and stuff on the table, there's one that stands to you, which is like a crumpled up note. Although you can't read it, sort of all of the letters and the runes on the page are glowing. But it just doesn't make any sense to you. It's not in any language that you recognise.
And it's not magical.
No.
Even if the runes are glowing on it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? It would have done that. Yeah, sorry about that. No, we'll retcon.
I did detect something. Nice.
That, yeah.
I didn't waste my spell.
One of these three crumpled up, or these three letters is sort of a crumpled up one with like runes and sigils and various different like, arcane looking. And again, it's not a language that you reckon appear to be a language. It's sort of, they're just seemingly magical runes. But Boris, you find a small pouch tucked under one of the desks with 200 gold in.
Ooh. I announced to the group that I found 200 gold, and I'm going to split it with other than Pete.
Cash monies.
Bell end.
Why am I a bella? He's going to die.
No, Mark's a bell end.
Why?
Drawing smiley faces.
It wasn't actually me earlier, by the way.
Wasn't that?
Wasn't even me. So what would it be? 50. So 50 gold
Yeah.
each.
I just to let you all know, I did it on every single. I've done it on every single map.
Yep, I've noticed them.
I
I just wasn't saying anything.
I've done it on every single map that we've been to,
So everybody increase your gold 50.
and nobody said anything. Hope I didn't spoil your immersion, Dan.
No.
Is there a chance he's still around, or is that it? Did he tell
I don't know. You've expended a bit of resources looking for. You're pretty
I was
confident
thinking
he's not here.
Past us because there was only me and you who got to roll, and we were the only ones outside of the room at the time.
True, so I think he's teleported out.
Or he just went invisible and fucking ran.
God, how long have we got? How long are we carrying on with this session for?
Probably. Well, we're probably gonna have to call it pretty soonish because I'm up very early in the morning.
I'm up early as well.
Going for another baby scan.
Oops.
Right. So, I assume Joss found all the loot that was possible to find with an at fucking 20.
Within that room, yeah. Oh, well, no, because there's the wraith as well, I suppose, isn't there? White.
Oh yeah, I didn't loot him.
I'll have a rummage in his pocket since he's right there.
Okay. So on the white, you find another 75 gold. And you find a set of armor, like a set of studded leather armor, and a longsword.
Are they just basic bitches?
Alright, you're gonna identify them or examine them or?
Well, they would have shown up on my radar that last 10 minutes.
Of course they will. For fuck's sake.
As a DM, I hate this spell. That's why I'm using it all the time.
Yes, they both appear to be magical.
I can't tell what they are. I can just tell you they are magical.
Cool. I'll give 25 gold to the other 3. Didn't Dame already get some magic armor?
I can't remember.
Have we not got another 25 gold?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I've got studied leather +1.
Cool. Yeah, everyone can have 25 gold, and I'm keeping these 2.
Well, I look at him and go, well, that's not fair.
You've already got studded leather, and I'm the only fucker who's can put a longsword to use.
So you're giving us 25 gold each, and you're taking studded leather that you can sell for about 800 gold.
Yeah, because it's useful for me.
You're gonna wear it?
Yeah.
That's alright then. Just with the way you said you were gonna take it.
Only disadvantage on fucking stealth fucking checks. Stick to fucking dead of it. And surely a +1.
It only gives you 13 armor class. I don't know what your armor you've got at the moment does.
Is it only 13 for a +1? What?
Who said the fuck said it was +1?
Yeah, and that's if it is +1.
Said it was magic.
Yeah, but it could be cursed. It might not be +1.
It's a magical item.
Well, I'll keep all the both of them for now.
You are?
I'll keep all the both of them for now.
Okay. I think what we'll probably do then is leave it at that. Still, potentially, maybe some stuff you want to be looking around for here before we go back. So we'll pick that up. And next time.
I guess I'll end the stream then.
Or we need to try and sort this microphone out. It's really annoying me.
It does, everyone else seems to be fine, unless Disco's just targeting you.
Yeah. That's the stream then. It was.
So, thanks for tuning in. It was a good session. We did some gangbanging. I'll be back tomorrow with the low rollers at either 4 or 5 PM GMT. We'll just give a quick look see who's on for raiding. We'll hit up Romeo G's doing some which sings at the moment. So once again, thanks a lot, and we'll catch you next time.